I don't understand how that happened, honestly. I'm going to get right on that. All right, ready?
Yeah.
One. Oh, shit. Hold on. Whoops.
Damn,
One,
lotion on my finger.
2, 3. That was pretty good.
That was actually
I'm going to start rating these now. I think that's a new thing.
Don't pop.
Oh, thank God. Maybe that's what it is, Kurt. Maybe we're just fucking dehydrated. I drank nothing but Sprite last night.
Dude, I went home and chugged so much water.
It was disgusting. It's refreshing, isn't it?
It is
For
very
being in a
nice.
can- It is a good water. Oh, thank God. Sorry, my low energy. Last night was insane. Like 2 bands broke up and a whole venue got. That was the final show for 2 bands and a venue.
They knew they were going to break up before the show, I guess?
Yes.
The way
it
you
was all
said that, I
planned.
thought there
It
was
was
like
the
a
final
fight.
show.
Oh no! Could you imagine? That'd
Yeah.
be great. I've seen that. I've
But
seen.
yeah.
You know, bands fight on stage is always. You're like, oh, now it's awkward. It's like mom and daddy are fighting.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that. Actually, I guess people do want to see that
They
because
do.
the Jane's Addiction
It's
clip
literally all they want to see.
was a big deal.
Just turn on TV. Reality TV's everything.
That's true.
The whole damn world is reality TV now, thanks to the internet.
Yeah.
Let's just be real negative on this episode, okay?
Yeah.
Fucking, let's talk about the things we hate. No, I'm just kidding. Let's not do that. Here, smell this candle. Kurt, I'm dying over here, man.
Are you going to
You should actually smell this, though.
Well,
get honey roasted? Okay.
Isn't that the best thing you've ever smelled?
Yeah.
Yes, it is the best
Yeah.
thing I've ever smelled. Where did this come from?
From Right Wick Candle Company,
Smells a little fruity.
soon to be back in business.
Is that, what happened to them?
Well, they moved.
Oh.
So, you know, I'm actually going to this place after I leave here to help facilitate and.
Oh, it's an Arkansas
Oh, yeah.
company? That's
Bryant.
cool.
It smells really good. It's nice and it's like a fruity smell.
It's
I
the
want that.
best.
I
They have
want that in my
one-
kitchen real bad.
I don't know what decade y'all are from. Are y'all 90s babies or
80s.
80s babies? Cool. So you grew up through the 90s?
Yeah.
So you remember that they have one, it's called 90s Kid, and it will awaken something deep in your senses.
What does
you
that
have-
smell like? Laser tag?
No, well, that's a good guess, but no, not laser. It smells like the original Fruit Loop smell.
Oh, which is actually lime, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, look at you.
My husband used to work for Deep Eddy Vodka, and whenever they were making the vodka, they were making a lime flavored vodka that came out, I don't know, a couple years ago, and it all the flavor goes back to Fruit Loops, which is
What?
originally flavored lime flavor,
Weird.
which is artificial flavor, but still.
Well, I mean, yeah. Now they're all going to be pale and lime flavored.
Yes.
Thank God. I'm dying, Kurt.
you got this.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm
It's-
so sorry. I think it's just because it was so emotional. I think it's more of an emotional drain than anything. Maybe that's why my brain is foggy.
You're mentally and emotionally drained.
It's been a long fucking 3 weeks, man. Just all of it. And
Do you
now
wanna-
it's finally
we can
like,
do therapy here. Do you want to talk about it?
yeah, man, my aunt died, and then I had to bury her like 3 days before Christmas. And then Christmas, which is just stressful.
Incredibly
Yeah.
dramatic, yeah.
You know,
When
it's
you
just stressful.
lose a
It's
loved
not
one
true.
around Christmas as well, it makes it a whole
Which is
different-
weird.
It
They
is
always
really
die.
hard.
They
Yeah.
always die before the holidays. My uncle died on, what is it, like the day before Thanksgiving one year. And then now she passed away. And I'm just like, fuck, man. And then this was happening too, which is still fun, but it's like, I've seen so many venues go away, and this one was special.
What was
the
it?
Eyes Up House. I don't know if you've been there. Have you all played there? No. It was like, I mean, it was a house, but it was more than that. It was normally a house show's like punky and kind of disgusting, and like the floors are fucking caving in, and it's just a bunch of kids living, you know, really cheap. 10 of them live there. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, you know, the vibes.
Yeah.
And then this is like a family lived in this home, but the home was set up so perfectly. And then Will Clark, he's a drummer in a bunch of bands, and he was like, I should do house shows here. And then he did, and it lasted, what was it, 2018 was the first
Yeah.
one?
First band I ever played there was Acid Burn.
Yeah, That City's Burning
Wow.
was the acoustic touring thing they did was the first show ever. And then it's just been this beautiful fucking mecca, and all the young kids that came up through the 2019 like rebirth of the music scene, and then 2020, and then when COVID hit, everything went away. Eyes Up House was the first like test to see if we could still had a music scene after a whole year of being gone. And that show, there was fucking 200 people showed up, and almost all of it was fresh faces. So it has like this, you know, it was only around for a short time, but damn, the fucking the history it has just for being such a short, you know, snapshot. It's a super important place.
That's great. That's really cool.
Did you find that because it was in better condition than the average house show place, people acted differently in there?
Oh no, they were terrible. They tore the walls down and shit. It was
so. What
like
happens
literally,
to this family's house?
Well, they would just fix it. William is just maybe too kind in a way. He is genuinely one of the most genuine people you'll ever meet, but he has an affinity for the punk rock of things, and so he would just. They would tear the fucking wall to shit, and he would just put new sheetrock up. It was because the other wall's bricks; they couldn't tear that one up. They broke a TV, and then to be fair, the scene like came together, cash apped, and they went and bought a new TV. It wasn't all in vain.
I think the first time the wall got like busted, he literally was like, "Oh, this is sick," and then remembered it was where he lived and was like, "Oh,
man."
Yeah, and then last night, for no reason, the wall survived the whole show. We figured it was coming down. Because they sold the building, so I don't think it matters. They're going to tear everything out anyway.
Yeah.
But after the last band, I think someone wanted a souvenir. They just pulled a panel of the sheetrock off the bottom of the fucking wall, like after the show was over. So it's like, you know, just hooligans, just kids being kids. And like, that place meant a lot, especially for young kids coming up when that's your first venue.
Yeah.
You know, it just does something to you. The first place you experience that whole, I mean, y'all.
You remember it forever.
Your first underground rock experience, you're like, what the fuck? This is real?
Yeah.
And then, you know, to have it go away in such a short time, like you're still a kid. That's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
Because those places are special, man.
There was a very short-lived venue in Cave City, Arkansas, actually, when I was in high school. Yeah, and it was called The Dive, and we played there a couple of times. And so sometimes it's still a joke. If I practice with those guys that played there, we will, when it's time to stop messing around and take it seriously and do the set like you're supposed to, we just still joke, okay, we're at the Dive, because that was like the
see. And how many years ago was that? 20 years ago?
22 years ago, and I was like 16, so 2003ish.
There was a little place in Fayetteville. I went to college at the U of A, and scene kid. And we would go see shows at this little spot. I think it was behind, I want to say, was it a Chinese restaurant? Maybe it was a pho restaurant, but there's this little hole in the wall called the Music Hall. And all it was just a cinder block building.
Yeah.
And I would go and watch metal shows all the time.
Yeah.
I think I've still got pictures somewhere of my hair, like over
You had
here.
the emo cut?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, hell yeah.
100%.
Didn't we all? Kurt just put himself on blast all over the internet with that profile picture.
Oh, yeah.
Cell phone in the mirror kid photo. Remember those fucking
Sometimes
photos?
you just got to do it yourself.
I had one of those with my Sidekick or whatever, those little slider phones.
In the mirror selfies was a bad era. Good God.
Yeah, it was.
But, you know, it's just one of them things where last night was hella emotional. Because then Second Life also broke up, which is genuinely probably my favorite Arkansas, like, hardcore band. So just to watch it all go away in an evening was like, oh, God. I mean, I cried like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd cry right now if I wasn't so fucking tired.
I don't have the emotion
Well,
right
I've just seen it so many times, man. I'm like, I'm good at things move on. But the older I get, the more, like, sentimental I get, you know?
Yeah.
And so just like, God, I hate like being like, you know what these people are feeling. So then you feel that too. And you're just like, oh God, this is terrible, but it's like necessary. It has to move on. You got to, you can't just expect people to do the same shit forever. So
Were people moving out of town? Or?
no, they just moved. You know, they just got a better house. They got their own home. They're renting it. It wasn't theirs. So like now they have their own place. It's, you know, it's just life being life.
But also the band's breaking up was that based on people moving out of town, or?
No, it was just time. I think it's important. I think that's actually super awesome that a band gets to pick, because a lot of bands don't get to pick. They get in a fight, and then all of a sudden it's all over the internet now, and like everybody knows about it. It's terrible.
It's the
They
worst.
are all also still doing music and like in other
Yeah.
bands and stuff.
They're doing other bands. It's just actually all the people in that band minus one are doing another band. It's a different style. It's more, and it's going to be more what they want to do rather than what. Because sometimes you start a band and it becomes a thing bigger than itself, right? And so you kind of get boxed in, and there's less freedom there.
Yeah.
So you want to get away from that and just have fun again, which I have that, but we just started a whole different band and kept the other one too.
Yeah.
But this did its thing. It made its mark. It had its moment. On to the next thing. Respect.
Plus, bands can always get back together.
They can always do. Yeah, you can do whatever you
They're
want.
not dead.
There's no fucking rules. That's what's
Yeah.
weird. Like.
The reunion show.
Except when you do it like Acidy's Burning, you just piss everyone off at the end because you've broken up and gotten back together 20 times. Like, yeah, there are no rules, but would you quit fucking with my emotions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just say hiatus. Hey, we'll see you in 10.
Yeah.
All right, great. At least I know there's a fucking chance.
Yeah.
To be fair, at Furnace Fest, Cody specifically said, "I apologize. We should have never said we were breaking up."
Yeah, he did.
So
Yeah. Thank you for the apology, Cody. I know you're listening. He's not listening.
He might be.
We did
you
have
say
his
it-
drummer on once.
Did you say it was 2 bands that broke up?
Yeah. Oh, and Dryer Fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Which they were, what, maybe 3 years old? Somewhere
they
in
were
there?
still,
Like-
like still fairly new, but like
fairly
much
new.
younger. Like
Yeah, much younger.
Yeah.
Theirs makes more sense because kids, life happens quick after high school. So once college and shit's over, you're kind of like, you
Yeah.
just gotta do different shit.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of bands this year. There's a lot of young kid bands are breaking up. Getting that youth,
Yeah.
starting to be
Yeah.
adults.
And life happens.
Oh shit! It sucks. Don't grow up, kids. It's the fucking worst.
It is the worst.
Bills are a son of a bitch. Let's talk about this right here. This is cool.
Yeah.
CDs. Can I
Yeah.
open it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can open
Sick.
it.
Rip it out the
Haven't
plastic.
got to do this in a few months. What was the last one? Probably Arnie Records.
yeah,
Yeah. That was a crazy ass episode.
Is this going to be an ASMR episode now? Because we're crinkling
shit, should we do
plastic.
that? Kurt,
Oh,
crank
man.
the gain.
I feel like you guys should have set a timer. I think
do
it's
the
going to
thing.
take you an hour to get.
You do the thing where you have fingernails. Click it. Do the clickets. God, I hate that shit.
Kurt said that you love this.
No, he does.
You like the eating. Do you like the eating videos? The mukbang?
Emily brought almonds for this.
I did
just
bring
for you.
almonds just
Oh.
for you.
Well, if y'all want to
just
fuck
kidding.
around and do some weird shit,
I'm just kidding.
I've got the sourest fucking candies. I got them my wife got them for me as a joke on Christmas. Look at it's like liquidy in there.
Are they like warheads or?
Oh.
I see those.
No, these are,
Those are
so
like hard-
far beyond warheads.
Those are like hard candy with ooze in the middle.
It's horrifyingly sour.
Oh.
Had it in his mouth long enough to
Dude,
find
thinking about warheads makes my mouth water,
Oh,
and not in a
well,
good way.
I bet you couldn't even touch that to your tongue. Then it's horrific.
You ever have warhead wars as a kid?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, me and
Yeah,
my sister
absolutely.
did, and
What
I
was the-
lost every time.
What was the other one? There was another brand, and it was like more sour. It was like a competition back then. These companies, they all get together and they see who can out fucking kill the children.
Yeah.
Back when there was no rules. Hell yeah! Look at this shit. You got an actual booklet up in this bitch?
Yeah,
I'm breaking it.
with stories. No, I'm just kidding.
Stories.
No.
'Twas the night before Christmas. Oh, Kurt, solid post by the way. The 'twas the night before whatever the hell you came up
Was
with.
the shot before Blondie. One
Oh,
shot
this is
Blondie.
sick. Kurt, did you take all these? I'm just kidding.
I bet Kurt
He took
did
a
take
bunch
some.
of 'em.
Take a bunch of them, yeah.
Kurt took a bunch of these
You gotta
photos.
start watermarking your photos, man. Bring it back 2007 style.
Yeah, you made me look cool.
Remember when all the photographers would have their watermarks on their
Thank
photos
you.
back in the day?
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Self-esteem is.
Oh, Kurt, I
Rising.
used one of your one of the band pictures you took as my Slack profile picture at work as well. When I put it up, people were like,
Is it this one?
"Yeah."
Because you are wearing a blazer, it is acceptable for a Slack photo.
Yeah.
Where do you work? What do you do?
I work
Fancy?
at Apogee.
What's that?
It's a software company that does
Makes
stuff
sense.
for schools, websites, apps, and alert systems and stuff like that.
You do all the coding or something, programming. Smart.
No, well, not all of it, but yeah, some of it.
Every single bit of the thing. This
I
is
help
cool.
out a small amount.
When did y'all make this? Is this brand new? Are these out yet? Do we have? Is this
comes
an
out.
exclusive?
So the release show is January 9th at Whitewater.
What is that? Like a week?
Yeah, a week and a half or so.
Sweet.
Oh my God, really? Already?
Oh yeah.
This episode will come out Tuesday, so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we'll
Man.
be there with Way Away and Colin versus Adam.
Oh, I know
we-
Adam. Went to high school with him.
Yeah, he's a very talented person in a lot of ways.
Yes, that's true. He was then too.
Yeah.
Was and is.
Yeah.
So it took us a long time to record this. We had some stops and starts.
The
we recorded
worst.
it at Wolfman with Tedford,
Oh, nice.
and
Yep.
yeah.
We love Tedford.
Everybody does. He just won the fucking Crash Cast Award. Those were fun.
2 years in a row.
He
For
was,
what? What category?
Best recording.
Best recording studio, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna fuck that up for sure.
I know.
I was gonna say engineer probably.
He was great to work with. He always is great to work
Yeah,
with.
and he's got a cool ass studio.
Yeah. He's got a lot of cool things.
We had a lot of fun there during the bandy, doing that live stream shit. We were like the guinea pig for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, how did that go? Is that the thing where people signed up and then you would just get put with random people and try to write a song?
Oh no!
Oh.
We still haven't done that. Ah,
Oh, sorry.
maybe in
Sore
2026. No, it was a great idea. It's just very hard to like execute because it's a big idea.
Yeah.
And it's very expensive. So honestly, more than not, it's a money issue, because
Oh, I found
it's
the
more
money.
than just like time in a studio.
I
It's
found the money. We just
food.
have to
Really?
figure it out.
Did you really?
It's in his
Really?
pocket right now.
Oh shit! Let's have a business meeting right here on the pod. I didn't know that.
Someone said they would fund it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Or at least the first episode, like the concept.
Well, the concept. You got to have proof of concept
Yeah.
first.
You
yeah.
show that to other people, you'll get more money.
Yeah, that's the idea. Get the first one out.
Yeah. Well, we did this one. It was great.
17 people watched it. You should.
Yeah. It took 47 hours of filming and 300 hours of editing. Yeah. Oh god.
So what was the thing that you were talking about doing at Tedford's then?
Oh no! When COVID hit, he did those live streams out of his basement.
Oh, okay.
So you'd just show up. It was just you and him, and then the whole band would play in that room that he has where the drum tracks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally missed that. I had a.
Oh god, it was so much fun.
I had my first kid in March of 2020, and
Oh,
so
wow.
my whole world shut down in
Yeah.
addition to the world shutting down, so I think I missed a lot. in
I
there.
was still in Austin.
Oh, okay. So from Arkansas moved to Texas, or from Texas moved to Arkansas?
From El Dorado, Arkansas. And
Yeehaw!
Yeah, yeehaw indeed.
I spent a summer there once.
Yeah.
That's
all
a-
summer. All summer.
Friend's grandmother. They had a YMCA or something down there with a pool and shit. Mm-hmm. And so we were like, it was probably like a month. You say all summer. I was a kid.
It
I got
felt
stuck
like
in a tree
forever.
there. I think I told that story on here. I got stuck in a tree trying to get a grappling hook that I threw up there.
Oh, no,
Well, that's a song right there. Got stuck in
Yeah.
a tree in El Dorado.
I fell and my knee got locked into one of those branch splits, and finally got out and some construction workers had come up and they heard me screaming, but I was already out of the tree by myself.
Aw, how old were you?
Probably fucking 12. Oh, not even
Aw.
12 probably, I bet.
Oh, so that was back in the 60s.
Yeah, it was.
That's scary.
That was 400 years ago.
Yeah.
No, it was. Oh my God, I don't even know. I don't even think I know. I was with my buddy Jeremiah, and I haven't seen him since grade school. So, how old are you in like the 5th grade? What grade? How old are you?
That's,
Does
11?
anybody remember? Yeah, like 11 or 12. It's probably somewhere.
I
in
think,
there.
yeah, something.
Old enough to know that it was a boat anchor, but it looked just like a grappling hook, and I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan.
Yeah.
So it's like because it had the three
was it incredibly heavy?
hooks. Well, I mean, I got it into a tree. Couldn't have been that heavy. I was fucking 12. I mean, granted, I was a big 12-year-old. 2 years later, I was digging ditches for money at a company. So I was probably stronger than the average 12-year-old at the time. But I did get it stuck, and I did fall, and it did hurt. And I still remember that part very well.
Aw, so you have a sad or a scary memory of El
It was kind
Dorado.
of scary. I mean, it's funny now. Like, what a stupid fucking thing to do.
Yeah. Some of my memories are scary.
I've done a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah,
I have a lot of memories that probably shouldn't have.
I love that town, but yeah, I moved out of there in 2019 and went to Austin for music to join a band and sing. Plus, I also fell in love with my husband, who was living there at the time, who's also our drummer, who's also from Little Rock.
Oh.
And so it was just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll kill two birds with one stone, right? So moved there and expected to just meet people, find a band, start singing all the time. That was what I wanted, and then COVID hit. So I moved September of 2019.
Fuck. You're like, I got stars in my eyes and everything's going to work out. And you get there and you're like, not today, motherfucker.
No,
Whoosh.
no dice.
Yeah.
So
We have.
I didn't make that happen. But you know, I did some shows on like Zoom. So that was
the most
was
fun.
interesting.
You know, was it just you and an acoustic?
Yeah, because I used to play acoustic shows in El Dorado.
Sure.
I played in the bars there a lot, and I worked for the Murphy Arts District at the time, before I left in 2019, the grand opening, and got to meet a lot of really cool people. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to try this out. And
Sure.
it didn't happen.
Ah, damn. Don't you hate that?
But I still met a lot of great people. Ben and we got married and decided to move back to Little Rock. And I mean, I still work in Austin, and my job is still in Austin. So
Damn.
I still go every couple of months. Not since I had my baby, but yeah.
Now you're a band full of parents. You're all parents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Well, your kids probably wasn't.
Lot of
Well, you
kids.
say 22, so 5.
Yep. I have a one that's about to turn 6, and then I have one that just turned 4.
Oh, okay. And then you have like a fresh baby.
I have a 5-month-old.
Damn.
She's about to be 6 months old.
Yeah, that is a fresh one.
Yeah.
Gaga goo goo kind
Yeah.
of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually got the CDs back a few months ago, and they've just been sitting in my living room because she was super pregnant by the
Right.
time they got back.
Yeah, that was an interesting summer. Being pregnant in the summer is really tough.
I wouldn't want to even be pregnant, let alone in the summertime. Sounds fucking horrendous.
It was like
Or maybe start the pregnancy in the summer so it wraps around, you know?
That. Because
Yeah,
I
'cause-
would rather be a little cold than be hot all the time, and just
Yeah.
being so uncomfortable 24/7 was just like, I'm ready to have this baby now. And I had her in July, so I mean, yeah.
On the 4th of July? That would be one hell of a
15th.
birthday.
I really thought that was gonna happen. And then
Well, this has got to be the coolest fucking birthday ever.
right?
Like, you get presents and fireworks?
Yeah.
The amount of little old women that told me constantly, you're going to have that baby at the barbecue. You're going to have that baby at the barbecue.
I hate when people say that shit.
And I'm
then you're
like, don't say
don't
it.
jinx me, yeah.
Yeah, don't say it because I have stuff to do this weekend. I can't be having this baby yet. God.
I got mad at my friend who was pregnant once because I knew, I don't know if my body, like, it just innately knew something was different. But we were walking around Walmart and she kept having, like, pains. And I was like, I swear to fucking God, dude.
Oh,
you
she
have
didn't
this
know?
kid- Oh, I mean, I
Or
was
she
like,
was
if you-
already pregnant?
She was about to, she had
Oh,
the baby
okay.
that night, the next morning, into the
wow.
next morning. And I was walking around and I was like, I swear to God, if you have this fucking baby in a Walmart, dude, I'm going to be so mad. We were like great friends. We still are. But the husband was there. We were there. We were all together because it was about to be, and it was first baby. So, you know, you're hanging out. You're all happy for your friend and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the first one, you're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get one magical one and then the rest of them are just kind of shitheads.
Dude,
Don't say anything.
I was going to say, like, whenever I went into labor July 13th. And it was 9 o'clock.
2 days?
I was watching TV. I was watching one of my TV shows.
My
And I
stories.
started going into labor and I was legit irritated. I was like, am I going to miss my show because I'm going into labor? Really? And Ben is like, all right, when you want to call the doula, which shout out to Balance Mama
Did you do
here
that
in
at the
Little Rock.
house?
She labored with me at the house until I went to the hospital at 4 in the morning on the 14th. And then labored some more. And then I thought, on the 13th, I was like, okay, her birthday's going to be July 13th. Labored more hours. And then the 14th, her birthday's going to be on the 14th. Wow, this is fun. No. and then labored some more.
Oh my God.
So into the 15th. That was.
Let me
when I
ask, do
had
you
her.
even get to sleep when shit like that's happening?
No. So
Oh my God.
I would push. Ben would wake me up and tell me, you gotta push, babe. And I'm like, okay. And I'd push, and then I'd fall back asleep. And then I'd push, and then I'd fall back asleep. And I remember
You're so exhausted.
my doula playing like Fleetwood Mac in the room, and I'm like singing
Hell
along
yeah.
to Stevie Nicks, and then falling back asleep, and then waking back up. And I think she turned on.
Now it's
"Push it,
Steppenwolf.
push it. And I'm like, yes, push it good. But yeah.
Oh, salt and pepper.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
thinking Static X. Yeah, just push it.
Yeah, it was salt and pepper, and yeah.
Did you have your baby to salt and peppers push it?
I think I might have. I really do. I was so delirious at that point. I really, when she came out, I was like, is this real? I
The
didn't
baby
know.
was like,
I was tired like y'all. Like, is this reality? I don't know. Where am I? Is this real?
I'm not
It
going to lie,
was-
that sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was really tough. I heard that subsequent kids, if you ever have any more, it's easier than the first. So she was my first, and
Yeah.
it was pretty tough.
Golly.
But she worth it.
Oh, yeah, no, they're,
I hope I
you
never
know.
get pregnant.
I hope
Yeah,
you don't
same.
either, man. It's
I
tough.
couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. There's no fucking way. Was it scary?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was scary because I was like,
2
I'm gonna
days.
be like all tough, and it's gonna be. I'm just not gonna do this with any medication. And I labored in intense pain for 13 hours, and then was like, all right, let's do the epidural,
Give
man.
me the shot.
Let's do the epidural.
Damn.
But singing to myself really helped a lot, and doing the swaying, and
Yeah.
my doula was incredible. She's
Yo, she stuck it out. That's crazy. Yeah.
Man, shout out to
2
Cora Crane.
days.
Yeah, eating Klondike bars while I'm laboring in bed, like, oh, this is good ice cream though. Was just wild,
dude.
but yeah, it was very memorable, and we love our baby girl.
Of course.
So yep,
You know, it's just interesting. 2
Yeah.
days is wild.
yeah, 2 days.
And what did you do, man? Just sit there and just.
Hey, it's kind of uncomfortable in those rooms.
I bet it is.
Those
know.
beds
People coming in and out all the time.
or chairs? They're chairs. Yeah.
Oh, the one that folds into a bed.
The dads
That
always
blue-
Yeah.
complain about, man, I spent the worst nights on that chair.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad, but we don't get any credit. No, we with our
I
first
was
one,
there. I got the. Remember when I went and got the Snickers and the Sprites?
Exactly. Well, with our first one, we were in there for 25 hours. We went in at midnight to induce, and then it was about
Y'all
1 a.m.
induced
the
and it
next
still
morning.
took that long. Wow.
Is that with Cohen?
Yeah, that was with
Yep.
Cohen. But and then that ended. Are we making? Is the whole podcast about babies?
I don't know. We just go places.
Okay. Well, we'll go there. We ended up doing a C-section with Cohen after 25 hours, and so the second one, typically, if you did a C-section the first
Just
time,
do it again.
you just do it again.
Yeah.
So we just scheduled it, and that one was in and out pretty quick.
Couple
Yeah.
hours done.
He has got the sweetest little boys. They're the cutest little boys.
And they're 5 and 4,
Yeah.
6 and 4.
5 and 4.
Are they like to that rambunctious age yet, where they're just?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy in our house. And they have
Boys
all
are
these new
wild.
toys right now because of Christmas and
Oh, yeah.
grandparents and
So there's new noises to.
lots of new noises. Yeah.
Can we turn the fire trucks down a little bit,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah.
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 Is that still what they get? I don't know what kids get anymore. It's gotta. Is it still like fire trucks and?
Yeah,
Or is it
that's
like
all. I think
everyone
it'll
has an
always be
iPod?
that. There's always dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Dinosaurs never go away.
Ninja Turtles. They don't. I'm still maybe
Yeah.
the biggest Ninja Turtle fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paw Patrol kind of goes in
God.
and out at our house.
Paw
It's
Patrol.
pretty out right now, but we'll see if it comes back around.
Maybe they're finally old enough to be like,
Yeah.
that's lame.
Yeah, maybe.
Do they recognize you on the record playing? Like, do they?
Oh,
are they
yeah.
like,
Are
"That's my
they
dad,
aware
that's
that
my
you're like a
dad."
As in,
musician?
They do. Yeah, we have. They've always. I have instruments in the house, and I'm always playing, and neither of them have tried. I mean, they're I know that there are some kids that play that young, but neither of them I think are old enough to try to say they wanted to do that. But
Right.
they hit the strings and stuff. And if I keep a drum set up, they like to get up there and hit the drums.
That's the one the
which-
kids love.
Yeah, which
for
makes
sure.
for incredibly cute pictures when they have little headphones on and the drumsticks.
Yeah.
But they can't reach the kick drum, obviously. But
No. Put a little peg leg on their little leg, like tape
Yeah.
it to them so they're like, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
I need you to be better than I was. Daddy needs a retirement plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I don't know. You're pretty smart. You probably have a retirement plan, Mr. Coder. He's
We'll
like,
see. We'll see.
he's like, actually, I'm a genius and I have a 401k that's probably worth $500,000
No,
already.
I think I had a good plan, and now AI is going to take my job. So, yeah,
Fuck yeah, I guess it is, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
Damn, that
Kill us
stinks.
all.
Yeah. Well, it's coming for them first. At least us plebes down here digging ditches will have a few more years, but the robots are getting pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
And damn, dude, that stinks.
It's not ideal, but
Have they talked about it yet? Have you gotten anything like that, like corporate? Well, we're implementing these bots to take over some of the heavy lifting. You know how they always word it to make it feel like your job's gonna get easier.
yeah.
And in reality, you're just not gonna fucking have one.
Not. It hasn't gotten that serious yet.
Okay.
I mean, we use it at work, and it's still thought of as a tool to help us be better, of course. But you know, things will evolve. Things will
Quickly.
get worse.
That Sora shit, there's a new one coming out like this week that's gonna just apparently smoke that, and I'm like already scared of that one.
Yeah.
One of these days, Will Smith will think it's him eating spaghetti.
Oh, the new one is
He'll be like, I'm convinced that that's me.
yeah.
I must have done that.
We talk about that a lot on here, but I think it's just because it's gonna take away everything.
Yeah.
Truly, music. I mean, it's already doing it to music. You look what's happening on Spotify right now. It's unhinged.
I have hope that people will choose human music longer than
Small groups,
yeah,
for sure.
Like people won't choose to have their code written by humans because it's extremely expensive and it
well, and
doesn't
they don't
matter,
care.
right?
Yeah, they don't
exactly.
care.
I do think that people will make an extra effort, maybe a little longer than everything else, to have their art created by humans.
Like you should care though, because that's somebody's fucking life.
Yeah.
It's taking away unless the laughingly say unless the government steps in and does like some sort of universal basic income or something, or like a credit system like it. But that's so dystopian. You think about movies that are like that where you have like credits and then they just do it on social scores, so eventually you're just
We
fucking
love
homeless.
it time.
Yeah. I mean, it's going on in China right now like crazy. Homeless like crazy young people because they're doing bad shit and then they have like bad credit scores, so they can't get anything. You can't get loans. They just
Yeah.
empty your bank accounts. Like it's not good. That's
No.
probably what's going to happen everywhere. It's
Yeah.
never going to be the good way you want it to happen, is it?
No.
When does it ever go that way?
But I think there are plenty of songs in the world. It's not
I
like
think
we need
live
more
music
good.
will be more special than
Yeah, live music. I
streaming.
agree.
Like obtaining music will be as hollow as it is now because it's right now. It's
Yeah.
you just ask your phone to start playing anything and it can do it. And now you can
Yeah.
just ask it to play like this and it will do it like that. It's not necessarily, I want to hear a brand new Nirvana song
Yeah.
and it'll just shit one out in 3 seconds.
That's creepy. I don't like it.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
I had to say that. It's
Yeah.
creepy. I don't like it whenever they're like, oh, what if
But-
Freddie Mercury sang this and
But I-
AI makes his voice sing
Yes.
it? I don't like it.
But that's where I think real talent's going to come back into play. You know, that pendulum swing?
Sure.
People are going to be hungry to watch people play music.
Sure, yeah.
Instead of just strapping on an Oculus and watching an AI band play an AI concert
Yeah.
in front of your avatar. You know, I think live music will actually uptick in those times.
Yeah. Even songwriters, though, and maybe I'm being too hopeful, but when I get into a songwriter, I like to know stuff about them. I like to read their bio, and it matters a lot to me what their story was and why they wrote the songs. And so it doesn't matter how good the songs are. It would never feel interesting to me to listen to it if it wasn't written by a human.
Yeah,
It,
I feel the same way.
yeah.
I like knowing, or even take your favorite band. Like one of mine is Korn. They have a torrid history, you know, with all the drug abuse and all the shit, people leaving, coming back.
Mm-hmm.
That's something. It's intriguing. It's a whole,
Yeah.
and they put it out there for everyone to see too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like behind the scenes. They just were like, "This is us,"
Yeah.
unapologetically, really. And I think they're fucking more badass for it.
Yeah, and if you know what was happening in the band when they wrote a record,
Right.
and you can compare the lyrics to that, or even
And-
some of the emotion of the music.
And maybe you're going through some shit too. and you attach yourself to that. You know how important some songs are. You know, you'd be listening to the car on the drive home, not even thinking about some bad shit. Then all of a sudden you're bawling because that song just hit you so hard. It is what it is. Fuck.
And so that moment's really important to you. But if an AI wrote the perfect song for you in that moment, even better than any Korn song you've ever heard that hit you,
I don't think so.
You don't think it would?
It
would feel empty. Yeah.
I don't think I would feel it either. I don't think
because I've listened to some of it, of course, because it's intriguing. You want to hear it. You're like, what is this? Mm-hmm. And because technically it's not coming up with anything. It's copy and pasting a bunch of shit all at once.
Yeah.
So all of it's theft, really.
Yeah.
Right now, they're so close. I feel like they're so close to the AGI model, so it'll be thinking for itself pretty soon. But right now, it is all kind of bullshit. But there is kind of a unnaturalness to it, and I don't know if that's because it's just fake. Mm-hmm. So all the sounds it's using are fake. So maybe that's what it is. So maybe when this thing can be like, oh, and maybe it will model things better, and maybe not.
Yeah.
Because there is something to the room tone of an amplifier. Mm-hmm. You know, there's something to like the moment it was recorded is special and unique, and like that peeks through. You don't know it, subconsciously you know it.
Yeah.
Like you're hearing like in the room or whatever, and you can kind of put yourself in the room. You know, like kind of like that's what good filmmaking does too. It draws you in, so your mind is in this world with it, right? Mm-hmm. Songs are the same way. I think you're right though. Right now it definitely is. It feels disingenuine.
Yeah. Have you guys had the thing happen where you open Spotify and it looks like a band that you like has put out a new song and it wasn't real?
I don't do Spotify, and
I don't either.
I didn't know that was even happening.
Yeah,
it makes me hate it even more.
Yeah, I don't know how they're getting away with it. It must be something they're doing at the distributor level. But a couple of weeks ago, I opened it and it said a new Uncle Tupelo song came out, which, seems impossible. But I clicked on it because I was so curious, and then it was pretty obviously AI written. But
it ain't natural.
How can they even get you for that?
Yeah.
You should do a shirt.
It ain't natural.
Just that accent is a perfect way to sell that. It ain't natural.
Gina, it ain't natural. It ain't Christian. It ain't natural.
It's definitely the fucking devil, if there ever was one. We're just creating a fucking false god for sure. What kind of music is this? Tell me. I
Rock
think
and roll.
Two Shot Blondie, like classic rock. Is it classic rock vibes?
It's got a little bit of that in it. I would say rock and roll. People say that they hear soul in my voice, that they hear some country twang sometime in the guitars. We got some punchy drums in there.
Telecaster. You
But
playing on a
yeah.
telly?
No.
No?
I play a guitar called a Baker, which is like a PRS.
No, your guitar's
Old
name is
fancy
Regina.
pants over
It
here
is,
can't
yeah,
have
Regina.
nothing regular.
Her name is Regina.
I got it with my graduation money from high school, actually. So I've had it stuck with me for a long time.
Cool.
I once left it at, do you guys remember Cornerstone?
Yes.
That music festival? I once left Regina, my guitar player, at Cornerstone and luckily got it back. Someone working at the stage.
How lucky.
I know, the stage that we
Was it
played
the Arkansas stage?
No,
Which one was it?
I don't remember. But the stage was put on, the way I got it back is the stage was put on by a label. Someone at the label grabbed it and kept it and then contacted us about it. And they shipped it back to me.
So lucky.
Yeah, it was like, I think I paid $100 or something to have it shipped back. But.
How'd you get Regina on it? Regina is on the top.
Yeah, the band. So we were playing with someone, a different band I used to play in. We're opening for someone, and their tech had that. It have some green tape on it that he put on there. He strapped some green tape on the headstock and said, "What's this guitar's name?" And I said Regina, which I had kind of thought about, but not made official. And then he wrote that on there, and it's
Not made official, but in that moment
Always
I knew.
stayed there.
alliteration.
Yeah.
GR.
I've never named a guitar.
It's hard.
I'm just like,
It's hard.
It's scary.
scary?
Yeah.
It's a big decision. You don't want to name
It's
it wrong.
scary.
Yeah.
Because what if it's a Frank and you named it Gary? You don't
Exactly.
want that
I think
on
it was
your life.
easier to name my kids than a new guitar, actually.
I might try that now. I might go home and just start fucking looking at it like,
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a
You
Daryl, like
shall
maybe he smokes
be.
Marlboros, you know? Like my guitars definitely smoke cigarettes
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a Daryl.
Oh, Daryl.
Is it Orange Burst? Daryl.
No, it's
Sunburst.
well, I have so many. I was thinking more of my LTD, but I have an Epiphone as well. They're both the same shape, like that Explorer shape.
Mm-hmm.
But I use them to primarily play like Southern metal riffs,
Okay.
just because the tone and the shape is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That you know that thing there, that move.
Yeah. I'm
Love
hearing
that move.
Maylene when you do that.
That's the one. That's the one, baby.
Oh.
We are literally all the Southern metal greats. You know, Etid, Maylene. That's all the inspirations. The Norma Jean,
Nice.
which some people would argue that it's not a Southern metal band, but
I wouldn't. But
I would say that they are.
yeah.
Tons of like riffs.
Yeah.
Just
But
down
not
dirty.
really twangy. So.
There's not a lot of twang. They do a lot of clean, but it's very precise clean. That's where their like metal side comes into play.
Yeah.
But they do a lot of that, you know, this
Mhm.
back and forth single chord, very Southern,
Yeah. Okay.
and a lot of bouncy stuff in the younger days. As they've grown up, they've gotten a lot more, you know, their tone like it's locked in.
Mm-hmm.
But those younger albums are, boy howdy, make your blood start pumping. Fuck, God, I wish I was young. Haha, dude. Speaking of fucking young, dude, last night was like I'm going in because all old asses were outside the whole time, like just enjoying the fucking atmosphere. He goes inside. He comes back out in 1 minute. He's breathing heavy. He's laying on the fucking sidewalk. I was like, I think we learned a lesson today, didn't we?
Who, Kurt?
No. Oh, Kurt would have died. No, Kurt ain't getting no pits. No, it was a buddy of ours, Ian. I was like, dude, he's in
I
his,
ain't getting in no pits.
he's in his mid-30s. I was like, bro, you're not doing that. He was in there for literally a minute. And the second time we watched him, he tried to go back, and he didn't know we were watching him. He walks in, and 15 seconds later, he walks right back out. He comes over, he's like, it's so hot in there.
Kudos to him for trying, though.
He tried.
He did try.
He did try.
I would have not. I would have just stayed outside.
What sucks for him, because he used to be the dude who would start the shit.
Mhm.
He was one of the instigators, so it's like, man.
You coming out like, my fingers hurt.
I guess Ian went into Mosh retirement last night, too. Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
your back's.
Well, now my back's going to hurt because I just got in the pit. And I'm old.
Yeah. I'm hurting just thinking about it. I can't do it. The only band that probably could do it would be Norma Jean, and I still wouldn't do it.
It's interesting. As tired as you were when we got here, you sounded like you would have been hungover. But then you said, "I drank so much Sprite last night."
Sugar hungover.
Yeah.
Didn't drink a lot of Sprite.
It was all Sprite. There was waters, but I was saving it for all the people who needed it.
Sprite
We
is
went
delicious.
through 3 cases. Ian and Anna went back to the store, got 2, and not the little, like the full size, the big cases, and all those were ran through within 2 bands. So it was 6 full cases of water,
Jeez.
and there were still 2 bands to go, and it was just like, I guess y'all are just gonna have to tough it out. The stores are closed, and they did. One kid at the end of the night, he came out, and he was like laying on the concrete, just like short breaths. I was like,
Y'all need to come prepared with y'all's
Well,
freaking capsaicin or
the
Bengay
young
or something.
well, these are young kids. They're coming in there just full tilt, jumping off the walls the entire time. Have you seen the footage? Dude, some of the shots from the Jungle Juice set was,
And that was a tame jungle.
yeah, that was nutty. They were getting loose in there.
To have that kind of energy again.
It was raining in the room from the humidity, sticking to shit. Oh, to like channel that youthful, just angsty energy.
Yeah, I just had a core memory. It's like, yeah. When you wake up the next morning and your neck is so sore from just like, and your whole body hurts, but in a good way.
Yeah, and you just don't care.
I
You can
would
just shake it off.
I would just simply pass away now. I would not make it.
You dissolve like in the,
I would just
like
pass
like an
away.
end game, a
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah.
You just,
Yeah.
And she passed away.
I've made it to those levels. I don't even kid myself. When they were like, "Oh, you gonna come in?" I was like,
No.
"No, I'm not gonna die in
You
there."
told me like 2 weeks before you were like, I'm not stepping foot there the whole
No.
night. Till after.
Yeah, and I did, and I walked around. I took my photos, teared up a bunch. Tried not to cry. I did anyway.
So you could see the show from outside as well? Or?
You can see the silhouettes of the show, and I've seen every one of those bands. Even the Jungle Juice set, people were like, they haven't played the like I've seen them 100 times in my life. I was around when they were a band the first time, so it's like cool to see. Yes, I'll watch the video. It's fine, but you could hear it. It was like you're standing right there. It's just a wall between us. I was just sitting there grilling food, listening to music, and there was all the old people were out in the same area, and it was great. You're just hanging out. That's what y'all probably both know this too. Like the show at a certain time, after you've done so many, the show is secondary to the hang. Like I'm only going and doing shit because of the experience. I want the experience more than I want to just I gotta get on stage. I still love that. It still means the world to me, but I'm like, yo, our friends' bands are gonna be there. There's gonna be good food. We're gonna be hanging out the whole fucking time. And when I was drinking, you could drink some beer. And just that's the shit you remember anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
I remember some shows, but not all of them. And I remember way more hangouts than I remember the show itself. Or somebody doing something and then after everybody, ha 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 ha, remember that stupid idiot, you fell?
Yeah, same. Good memories.
You just pouring sweat after a show and then somebody did something goofy. Like, I did watch a guy almost decapitate himself once at a show off of a fucking window ledge. Like, stood up on a piece of equipment. The equipment went this way and he went this way. And his head, those commercial window seals, those metal box. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was so just. It would have been like a horror movie probably, and I was like, just the whole time, like I'm drumming and he was right beside me, and I was like, just, and then smashed into the ground, and then I was in shock probably, and just playing the song. I didn't, you don't never stop.
Yeah, never stop.
That is the way, and he just like. Gets up and like picks the thing back up, and I was like, oh my god. And then after the show he's laying on the ground, like I was like, you almost died, dude. You almost died,
dude.
And we were in like a mall in Hot Springs. What was the name of that place? The Fuse. Do you remember that place?
We were in like a mall. Almost died.
Yeah.
Was it the Fuse?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh man, you never played there?
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
No. Played at Maxine's.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then a place called The Attic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. I never played the Attic, which is weird because that's where everybody played.
Yeah.
What was your band? Was it Kings?
That band was Kings Down.
Kings Down, yeah. Then y'all played everywhere.
Yeah,
I
and then
remember.
another band, Free Micah, which the drummer of Free Micah is her husband. All of the other things she listed about him before. Also, one of my oldest friends
Okay.
was in that band as well. So.
Was that after Kings Down?
Sort of towards the end at the same time, and then more
okay.
after, yeah.
I don't guess I remember that one. Was it a different style, probably?
A lot different. It's kind of
Okay.
folky. Yeah.
Oh, so y'all were just in a whole different world at
Yeah,
that point.
completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Small world shit. You were her best friend, then y'all met from here too, and then blah, blah, blah. That's a fucking web.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
And now
gets
y'all
even
are in
better.
a band together?
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
even better.
Is your husband in the band?
Yeah.
He is now, but he wasn't our original drummer.
Yeah.
We were in a band together before yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah.
He
And who are these two knuckleheads? Let's just get it out of the way.
Jared Dupriest is our bass player. Wonderful guy. We call him Jer Bear. He's the sweetest.
Aw, Jer Bear.
He's such
you
a
cutie
sweetheart.
patootie.
Like he's such a sweet man, and he does these really amazing bass riffs. And Jake Dell. So we're talking about Webb, Small World. Everybody knowing everybody. I know Jake Dell because me and his wife Zoe were tridelts together at U of A.
Oh.
She and I
gotcha.
lived together in
I was
a
like,
house.
what the fuck is a trident?
No, we were in sorority. Sorry.
Yeah.
We lived in a house together in Fayetteville, and she and I were just like,
So it's just literally a band of people who all
yes.
weirdly known each other, and then
I've been to more
came in-
shows, music. I've been to see more live music with his wife than any of these dudes.
Cool.
I used to ride my bike up to Smoke and Barrel in Fayetteville back when they were
God.
open. Rest in peace. Rest in
Another
peace.
Great venue, man.
I know. I used to go up there
What the
every
fuck is
night.
going on in Fayetteville, dude?
Too much money.
It's the amount of great venues, and then they're just gone.
I know.
Too much money.
Get up there and sing. And I worked at Mojo's back when it was just little place off of Garland. I would work there,
Did
get
you
up
ever eat
on
Ham and
stage.
Trees?
Yeah, yeah.
love Ham and Trees,
Constantly went to Ham and Trees
good.
and drank Bloody Marys. Oh man, yeah. Me and Zoe would get into it. Like, man, we had a good time,
Sounds like it. I mean, if you're gonna have a good time, Fayetteville's a great place to have a good time.
right? And the
I don't know
thing
about
is,
now; they're fucking killing everything off that's worth the fuck. But
I know it
in
makes me
favor of-
really sad.
in favor of nightclub
Yeah.
atmosphere, which is not my bag. That's not my bag, baby.
It's not my bag.
Oh well, here's a book that says it is your bag.
This sort of thing is my bag, baby.
Yeah, that's it.
But those venues, there's some really great venues up in Fayetteville. You know, Smoke and Barrel was that's where I would go. That's where we all would go. And then George's, I sang at George's a lot.
Is still there.
There was a place,
Knock on all the wood.
Yeah, knock on all the
George's,
wood, man.
Please God, stay, George.
the U-Ark Bowl. I was in a salsa band for
What the fuck?
several years. I studied Spanish in college, so I would sing in Spanish on the weekends. And we would travel to, like, it's weird.
Did you use that accent to speak in Spanish?
Yes, I did.
Hell
No, I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
That's awesome.
But it was weird because people
Adios,
actually enjoyed it.
senorita.
Yeah, Scarpinos. They do salsa, like a salsa dance lesson, and there were some really good dancers that would come out, and I would sing on the weekends and just stay out until you could hear the birds chirping.
Yeah,
I'm like,
fuck
man, I
yeah.
need to go to
God,
bed.
dude.
You know you're up late or early when you hear the birds chirping,
Yeah, but sometimes the birds are confused and it's like 3 a.m. and you're like, shut the fuck up.
right?
You clearly don't know what time it is.
I would ride my bike up to Dixon, which was an uphill ride. So I would arrive to all the bars to see live music, just sweaty, just so sweaty. But it was such a reward coming back home after the shows because all I had to do was coast home.
Downhill,
I
yeah.
was like, man, I'm just riding at this
Just
point.
drunk as fuck. Like, "Wee-hee. Fire hydrant.
And I'm hurt. Yeah, man, those were the days.
You're just like, oops.
Yeah, and you recover so quickly back
You
in
recovered
those
so
days.
quickly. Broke bones, everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But saw a lot of really good music back in those days.
I bet. God, dude, they really got to stop taking everything away from up there. They're going to make it not special anymore.
I know.
They did the same thing to Nashville.
Yeah.
Just closed down all the good shit in favor of, I don't know. You took away everything that made it cool.
Is there still a venue on the other end from George's? It used to be called the Gypsy.
The Gypsy Lounge or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
maybe that was it. I don't know.
I don't know if that's still there or not. I have not been on that side of Fayetteville in quite some time.
I know it's not called that anymore because I think it changed to Froggy's when we were still playing there a long time
Oh, okay.
ago. But then I don't know what it is now or if it's still a venue or not. I hope it is.
I don't know.
It was a cool place. They had an outside there too.
That
kinda
whole
like
street was
George's.
awesome.
Yeah.
That Dixon Street little row right there.
Yeah.
I had so many fun.
Everything's like corporate bars now.
I know, man. God,
There
this
was-
shit's so stupid.
Was Common Grounds the name of the coffee shop that was there?
I think you're right. Yeah.
I had a friend that worked there. We used to hang out there.
Did you live in Fayetteville too for a bit?
No, but we just
Just go there all the time?
we played up there a lot.
Remember when 3 hour trip? You were like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll come up there.
Yeah.
Fuck. Leave at 10 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah,
Get there.
yeah, and then drive home that night or crash
Oh,
at
yeah.
a friend's house.
That drive home that night shit. I don't know. Last time me and Kurt tried that, I was like, in my mind, I was like,
To be fair, we were coming from Tulsa.
that's true, but I still was like, you know, that whole drive home after the show thing might be a thing of the past for me. I don't know. Because that was hard, buddy.
But we got like 30 minutes into it, and we were just like, where is the closest hotel?
We were
Yeah.
like, we need food and we need sleep. Because it had been hours since we had eaten. Like, the sun was out. But to be fair, we stuck around and hung out, which is kind of our fault. We probably would have
Yeah.
made it home in a decent hour if we wouldn't have been out there for 2 more hours after the show.
When you go to see one of your favorite bands.
I know. And you know them, so you can actually, like, hang out and talk afterwards. So it's like, you know, But whatever. Kurt was cool and paid for a hotel room. That hotel room was wild too.
You might have saved his life.
He was driving.
I was
Probably
driving.
saved both our lives,
yeah,
honestly.
definitely.
Yeah, I still typically try to drive home after shows, but the last couple of times, by the time I've gotten home, I'm like, that was not safe. I should not have done
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, how old are you now?
I'm 39.
Okay, yeah, we're close to the same age. It's
Yeah.
just things I can't do anymore. Like drive for 30. I once drove to Orlando, Florida, and back in one shot. It's like 30 something fucking hours, and I just did it.
Why?
Money.
Oh, that's a good reason.
I was
It's a fair
paid.
reason, yeah.
I was paid very handsomely for that trip, and it was just a turn and burn. And I was like sick. Then they told me, they were like, "You can get a hotel room," but I needed that money. I was like, because when I get there, I get paid cash.
Yeah.
That was another huge bonus.
When they give you the per diem and you just don't buy food.
Well, they gave me a credit card for the per diem and gas, right, so I can get food and stuff on the way. But I spent it all on Monster Energy drinks. I just, dude, you should have seen the van. Just the whole floorboard and shit was just Monster Energy. That's why I take heart medication now. But
Was the thing you were transporting legal?
yes,
Okay.
I can actually say that with pure
There
confidence.
was a bit of
It was,
hesitation.
it was a. Well, I had to think about it. I was like, wait, what was it that I was transporting? I've never been a drug runner, at least as long as the police know.
Yet.
But no, it was
AI
a
can't
brand
replace
new.
that.
It was a brand new printing material that was like, it was like the next big thing, and then it just fucking flopped, and nobody gives a shit. It was called Reboard, and it was cardboard so strong you could park a car on it and it wouldn't fuck it up. You could build office furniture out of it. It was actually badass. So you'd print it on these giant flatbed printers, and then a machine would cut out all the little parts. And the way you printed it, when you folded it, it would just look like furniture. They had ends you could stick in it, like these plastic, end caps and shit. It was very cool, but it just never took.
Interesting.
And
Think of the boneless couch.
the boneless couch, yeah, we made couches, we made tables, we made furniture. There was one it was a massive piece that you could literally drive a car up on it and park it on it, but it would be printed underneath, so you could have sponsors or whatever for an event.
Yeah.
If you were like Everett trying to do a car sponsorship, you could just pull a car up on there and have your name at the bottom of it. So very, like when you think about how to utilize it for marketing, very cool, but it was heavy as shit. It was hard to get around. Like I said, I had to take a van and a trailer full of stuff to this. It was a convention center, so it was like a show. So they were showing it off, and it was this huge tree I had to set up. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to set all that shit up too, and then leave. Yeah, but it was like, and this is back then money, so like the number, I'll tell you how much it was, but it. So don't, because now you'd be like, no fucking way I'm doing it. But it was like $1,200.
Yeah.
I was gonna say $1,300.
Yeah, for like basically 2 days.
Yeah.
$1,200 in 2 days. Cash. So no taxes. There's fucking money. I mean, I paid the tax. Why would I not pay the taxes, Kurt? God.
We pay taxes here, okay?
Not on cash, we don't.
Keep saying it, it makes it true, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. But it was cool. I could
used-
not do that now. I don't know that I could make it to Orlando in one shot now.
Man, that's a tough drive.
I don't think I ever could have. But I used to do medical studies for money like that when we were
What?
touring. There was a place in Kansas City that was called Quintiles.
He's like, I don't think I
And,
can play the show tonight, guys.
Yeah. So the
skin's falling
the
off.
whole band would sign up. We would
Holy shit.
we would all, and then you would go. So we would all drive to Kansas City. Like we would
sorry.
take. No, you're good. We would take the band van to Kansas City, and we would all have signed up for this medical study, and only some of us would get in. And you would
Right,
be,
because
you would,
not everybody gets it.
yeah, and you'd be sitting there. You would go in and stay there like 2 or 3 days, depending on what it was. I was in one that got canceled after I was already there, so I was in the third room, and I think they were dosing each room on a different day so they could keep track, and maybe even upping the dose each day. So the first room went, and it was fine. The second room went, and the person had a crazy reaction, and all the doctors from all over the facility were coming there. And then they came to my room I was going to get dosed the third day, and they called off the study.
You were gonna die.
Probably.
You got so lucky.
Yeah, I got paid the full amount though.
Holy shit! And they still paid you.
Yeah.
So it was
You dodged
this
the
is fucking
bullet.
crazy. The whole band's like, we'll sell blood and semen.
Yeah.
But you also are like, was this just okay? Was this to fund the tour, or was this so that you would just pick places on the tour and be like, we need to save 3 days for this experiment?
No, so
Or we were like, we have an album to make. Let's all go
It was
together and
never to fund anything directly related to the band, but it
Just
was more
needed
just
money.
to fund our. We can't have real steady normal jobs because we have to leave and go on tour at any
Right.
moment. So if we do this, we don't have to have a job for a couple of months because we live
Okay.
super cheap, right?
Okay.
So maybe that led to a tour, maybe it didn't, but it was all in.
it was just a pot of money that you needed to pull from, so
Yeah.
get more money in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that's wild. That's a first. Of all my fucking years of doing this podcast, I've never heard anyone be like, yeah, we ran experiments on ourselves for money.
As far as I know, we're all okay. We all
You seem
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
She said you have the nicest kids, so clearly it didn't trickle down or anything. You don't have any like
Yeah.
weird antlers growing out of your children or
Yeah,
anything.
they're very cute. So, yeah. I had one more connection to the web I was thinking about just a second ago as well, which is that Jared, the bass player, and I, he used to work at Apogee, and when we first met, though, the original drummer, I worked with him at Vino's a very long time ago, and we started jamming. And then one night I was at his house, and he was like, I invited this guy over that I play with in a different band. And so Jared and I played together the whole night with him. And when we were packing up our stuff, Jared said he had to do something for work. And I was like, oh, where do you work? And he said, oh, I work at this place called Apogee. We do blah, blah, blah. And he explained what the job was to me. And I was like, oh, obviously you're joking with me. Like, the drummer must have told you where I work. But no, he really worked there as well, and we just never met.
You just never went.
Yeah.
How big is this fucking?
No, it's very strange that we had not met. He had
Oh.
not been there that long at that point, and he's in a different department than me.
Okay.
So it's not impossible, but at the time, at least, it was quite a bit smaller, and so it was strange that we had not met.
That is. Y'all just had the same job and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are strangely connected.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
Yeah.
It's neat. It's a neat story.
In a lot of ways.
And now you're doing music together.
Yep. Now I'm playing
Two
music.
Shot Blondie. It's a good band name too. Who came up with that? Did you do that, Dare Blondie?
So I didn't even think like, oh, I'm the Blondie. So it didn't even come up that way. So Two Shot Blondie is actually a person. She was a prostitute.
Oh, okay. I was thinking serial killer or
She probably
or-
did kill some folks.
She
Yeah.
probably did. She was.
Was this the 70s? Because they definitely were doing that.
This was like
the CIA experiments.
maybe
where they were doing
early
the Johns and shit?
1900s, late
Oh.
1800s.
Definitely got some bodies for sure.
Yeah, she was in El Dorado, Arkansas back in the early 1900s on Hamburger Row, which is where, yeah, exactly. There are some really crazy characters that lived
No
back in
innuendos
those
in that
times.
one at all, Kurt. Stop.
She like, she was a madam, and
Yeah.
she had a
Lady of
brothel.
the night.
She was a lady of the night, and she had a
Bring back
brothel.
the brothels, man.
Which is just now, I don't know if you've not been to El Dorado but one time, but there's a
Yeah.
Because of
there's
the tree.
there's a
Because of the
shop
tree, I've never been back.
called Oddities, and it's
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so now it's a store, but upstairs is where Two Shot Blondie lived, and there's still a hole in the floor where she kept her gun and her money. And if you go to El Dorado, there are a lot of plaques. There's a lot of history there. The Marshall Tucker shootout was on our courthouse steps,
You know so much about it.
which I was actually part of the reenactment of the showdown at sunset. So I would do it every Sunday, and we would do the real shootout. And
Were you
everything.
Two Shot Blondie then?
I was not. I was
Damn,
Miss
that
Jessie.
would have been so crazy.
Miss Jessie, who.
Oh, from
kinda-
Toy Story?
It's kind of her fault that everybody shot everybody
Really?
up. Yeah, she was
Was she
trifling.
one of the ladies of the night? I don't wanna
No,
say the
she
wrong
was
word
just
here.
she was just trifling. She was just
trifling.
She was just trifling.
Just
but
a two-time trifling hussy.
but if you go
Stealing
to
all my
Dorado-
gold.
if you go to El Dorado and you read all of the different plaques and stuff, one of them mentions Two
El
Shot
Dorado,
Blondie.
city of plaques.
City, lots of plaques, lots of
We tore down
history.
nothing, I tell you.
But yeah, in front of the Rialto, which I think is the oldest, one of the oldest, if not the oldest theater in the state of Arkansas. It's on one of the plaques outside of there. It talks about Two Shot Blondie, and she had one of her friends
cool,
was
man.
like Barrel House Susan, and they were, they were ladies of the night, prostitutes.
I too am in a band named after a ruffian from
Yeah.
the 1800s. That's cool.
But it's funny, people have gotten it wrong.
And it's kinda rock and roll,
as they've written about us. They've called us like One Shot Blondie. I guess we're just One Shot Blondie now.
Single barrel
But
blondie.
yeah, Two Shot. She was bad. She was a bad gal. So
That's fucking radical. We should play a show together. Lame Johnny, Two Shot Blondie.
yep.
Blues punk meets rock.
Yep.
What's the
Yeah.
story of Lame Johnny?
He was a horse thief, like a petty thief. Back then because you would kind of just thieve the same shit over and over. You kind of had like your niche as a
Yeah.
criminal. So his was horse thievery, and then it's a long story. His life. I know the whole thing because I got the band name. Anyway, he was a man, got out of it right. Was on a train that his gang robbed. They had some animosities. So they tied him up, left him on the train. When the police got there, this is 1800, so everything's on fucking horse and shit. Mm-hmm. Police get there. He's there. Train's been robbed. He's known for doing things like this. They hang him. Somebody else comes along, buries him. And I used to have the lyrics of his tombstone were in like lyrics. Because it was always cool shit with all these cool words, those old words. And they dug him up, but he didn't have a head, right? So then his real name was Cornelius, and he had multiple nicknames. One was Limping John, but lame was a word back then. It would describe something that didn't work good, right? So Lame Johnny was one of the names in there. It's in Black Hills, South Dakota, which is where my great grandmother landed when they came to Ellis Island, right from Denmark. Landed there. Ended up in South Dakota, which is where he was, and so there was lore about him. And then one day in the 70s, they had never found anything, and everything about his was gone. It all burned up in a fire. So his body doesn't exist. Nothing exists from this dude. But they found his hideout in like the 70s. A jogger was going down a thing and took a rest on a log and fell down, and the side of the hill had moved from the fall, and they're just encapsulated in time was where they would hide out and shit.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
And so my great grandmother went to a school that was named after him,
Oh.
and that's where the name came. When she passed away, my grandmother made this like book of her life because it was so interesting, and that was it was like Lame Johnny, and I was like School of the Gifted something or other, but it was a long ass name. I was like, that's a badass Lame Johnny. That's badass.
Yeah. Even though it's a cool story, it does seem weird to name a school after that
A criminal?
character. Yeah.
Well, I think he was, back then it was like he was probably a big deal.
Yeah.
He was probably like a celebrity because, he was fucking, maybe it was some,
Maybe he also stole enough that he could Robin Hood a little bit.
that's what I'm saying.
Give
There
to
was
the
some
town.
Robin Hood shit going on
But
for
didn't
sure.
he get good though?
Well,
He like quit his ways.
He quit his ways. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he died not innocent man, but a better man.
Yeah.
Right? We had a song about that too.
So what happened to his head? Do they know?
They don't know. So his body got reburied, and then they lost the grave. So his body, I guess, is still out there somewhere. They just don't know where it is. And then they had his shackles and his shoes, and then that got in a fire. The museum burned down. So it's like, so all that's really left is the folklore. And I was like, that name fucking rules. And it started as an acoustic side project way back when, in the early aughts. If you have MySpace, you could still look it up. The songs are fucking terrible. But I like the name so much, I just kept doing it for years and years and years until finally we added a bunch of members and we
Yeah.
became like a rock and roll band. We had like horns and trumpets and shit. It was awesome.
I think that's a ska band.
Cool.
And then, no, it was rock and roll, sir. How dare you? No. And then it's impossible to have a fucking band with that many people. So it condensed down to 3. And we've been that like blues punk style since then. And now I'm on the fence thinking about changing it, like adding a person and going like indie country kind of vibe because I'm getting old. Getting old, man.
Yeah.
Well, after we did that ACB set, I was like, I really like playing riffs and chords like these. It's very interesting. So maybe we could expand on that, but kind of lean more into a country thing. So it's like, one, it's way more lucrative because it is. It's the only fucking genre paying money anymore. But two, it just seems like I love the band. I love the dudes in the band. This is a way we can keep doing this without breaking our old bodies, because Justin's all fucked up. He was in a car crash, and he's expressed interest in not wanting to have to play drums like this
Yeah.
Yeah.
forever,
Yeah.
because it hurts. And
That
I
makes
get
sense.
it. You know, I'm like, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. It sucks. Your body's fucked up. He's never going to be the same. So I was thinking just out loud to myself, like, hey, what if we just shifted a little bit, keep the lyrics gritty and kind of middle fingery, keep it punk rock lyrically, but just shift the style and go into, like, because we're doing these ACB songs later on. We did the heavy ones, but the indie stuff they got into after.
You mean As Cities Burn, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
After their singer left, they got into, like, it was just indie rock, really. I was like, what if we just did something like this, but made it more country? I had some steel guitar and some banjos and shit, so we still get, like, that southern rock shit going kind of vibes, but
Man.
less than. You get what I'm
Love
saying.
steel guitar.
I'm
I
over-explaining it.
love.
Yeah, they're expensive as fuck.
I would think so.
Like $1,700.
Yeah, I would think
What the
so.
fuck? I'm sure you can get a cheaper one, but you know, when you grow up, you're like, I don't want that cheap shit. That shit sucks.
You want it nice.
I want
Yeah.
nice shit. I've got 2 guitars I'm looking at right now, and both of them are well over $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at guitars and I'm like, I don't need the headstock to say something nice, but I kind of want it to.
I do. I'm all for it. Like, Harley Bentons are cool.
Yeah.
They're $200. You can get a really wicked guitar. For
I've never played one,
$200.
but they look sweet.
Justin has one, and it plays great. He put some Fishmans in it, and it sounds incredible. It's a great guitar. It was $200 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Plus $200 pickups, so now it's $400 guitar, and it's unbelievable, right? But also, I'd still rather have a Fender,
Yeah.
because just the longevity, the name, all of it, the way it plays, the shape of the neck. There's more attention to detail on a $1,000 guitar than there is a $400 guitar.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if you play guitar or not, but
I enjoy playing. I'm not good at playing,
Gotcha.
but I enjoy playing. But I will say, on the vocal side of things, back in my early singing days, I thought a mic is a mic is a mic. Whatever.
right.
They all
well,
sound
yeah,
the
yeah.
same,
You're
right?
like, fucking who gives a shit?
And now I'm over here with my Telefunken, like, really
2 of 'em.
nice
Yeah.
microphone that my husband bought me for Christmas
Best
last
in the game.
year.
Which color did you get?
I got wooden handle,
Same.
handle, but the grill
The
was
cherry one or the lighter one?
the lighter one.
Yeah,
It's
same.
like the
Hell yeah.
blonde.
Yeah.
And the grill was gold. And
Oh,
I
you
was
got the
like,
gold grill.
because my husband got it for
Fancy.
me for Christmas. He's like, you're going to love being on stage with this. It's going to look so good. And I'm like, oh, I love it. Well, I started singing some shows with it. And after each show, my lips were swelling, like getting really big. And I took a lot of pictures of myself after shows, and it just looked like I had smeared lipstick all over my face. And I kind of, all right. And then started getting these bumps around my lips.
Were you allergic to the plating?
It had nickel in it. I'm highly allergic to nickel. Like, highly
so no pocket
allergic.
change for you.
So we had to take that grill off, and Ben called the company, and they were like, here's one that doesn't have nickel in it. It's just black. And they said you could spray paint it, and we just haven't spray painted it yet.
Yeah.
But
Great mics, though. I have
I'm
2 of
telling
them.
you,
We have an
the-
all teal one, and then basically the exact mic you have.
I love that microphone. Now,
there's
some
the
sound
weight
guys
to
have
it.
been like, oh, I'm so sick of this mic.
Yeah. Maestro does not care for that mic.
He does not like my
I don't get
microphone.
it. Yeah, they all say that to me, too. I'm
Maestro
like,
wants
why?
to throw it in the garbage.
I think it's because the pattern is so wide on it. It picks up. I mean, you can be like back here belting, and that thing sounds like you're right up on it.
I love it.
I think they hate. As a vocalist, I'm like, well, this is the greatest because I can kind of be anywhere and it picks up everything because it's damn near a condenser mic. It's like one step removed from needing phantom power. Like the fuck, you crank the gain on that thing and it's unbelievable. It doesn't feed back, but sound guys don't like them. That's
They
for
don't.
sure.
They don't. However, whenever I do my sound check, I'm like, oh, this pleases me.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. And also, whatever, dude. I like this mic. I spent
I
$300
like
on it.
nice things now. I like
Yeah.
nice things now.
Aging will get you with that.
I'm telling you.
I used to
back
be
then,
like, crate amp's fine, dude.
Oh,
Fucking
dude.
$100 Rogue piece of shit.
yeah.
I'm going to smash it anyway.
Singing into
Who
some
cares?
rusty mics that smell like 30 years of spit
See.
and they've been punched in. It's like, oh, no,
Bar
I'm not doing
mics?
that.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
I will switch a mic out for my mic. I
bring
don't
my
care
own
how
mic.
bougie I look. I
Yeah.
don't care if I look like a diva. I do not want to get sick, and I'm not touching my because I touch
If
my
you're
lip
a
for
vocalist
my
and you
mic.
don't have your own mic, you're a crazy person.
Yeah,
Just it's at
because
the
I put
most
my
you're gonna
mouth
spend
on my mic.
$300.
Yeah, and I don't want to put my mouth on just like any mic because
No,
I
it's disgusting.
tend to like touch
I tell
every
you,
now and
no
then.
venue's cleaning those. You know how you're supposed to take the
No.
capsule off, dunk it in Listerine?
Oh,
and, like,
absolutely not.
No one's doing that.
Have you? I mean, do we smell the mics? Because I've smelled the mics before at venues like that.
Like somebody had their feet all over it.
Yes. Just
I do this
we need to
outrageous.
reset.
So good.
We need to reset our nasal passages here.
Yeah.
Everybody sniff the candle. Sniff the candle. Need some coffee
I mean,
beans.
it might be, you know what? I never really thought of it like smells. After I quit smoking, you can just smell everything so much better
Everything.
and taste things so much better.
Yeah.
That shit smells so good, though.
You said earlier when you were drinking, and then you just said when you quit smoking. Did you quit drinking and smoking around the same
I
time?
quit everything all at once because I had a heart thing. My heart tried to pop.
That's not what it's supposed to do.
Right.
At all.
I've said it on here a bunch of times, but it's like, it was scary. I don't get scared too easy, but that shit was scary.
How long ago
And
was that?
2 years in February. So I haven't touched even caffeine. Well,
Wow.
Caffeine, you had to like wean yourself off of more, but
it took about a month to get off the caffeine. It was like I quit in May. So February that happened. In May, I was done drinking sodas with caffeine because I quit energy drinks immediately. But I would still like have a Dr. Pepper or something. But then the other day, Kurt found these caffeine-free sodas, and they were delicious as fuck.
What are they?
I don't know, something he found at the Drug Emporium or something.
well, one of them had caffeine.
But they were both side by side, and he was like, "Well, it said caffeine-free," so he just grabbed a few, and I opened that one. I tasted it, and I was like, "Man, that's fucking crazy." And I turned it around, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Kurt, there's so much caffeine in this," but it was just one sip. But then I went home and carved a boat because I haven't had caffeine in years.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Do you drink coffee?
Nope, nothing.
Not even a cup of coffee in the
No
morning.
tea, because tea has caffeine. I don't drink it,
Wow.
which is unfortunate because I love
Drink
tea.
Sprite and water.
I drink Sprite and water. If I need some spice in my life, I get Sprite, which I'm not having any fucking Sprites today. I had so many Sprites. And I'll drink
Sprite
these,
is delicious,
I'll drink
man.
these things too. Dollar General.
Those are good.
They're very
okay?
good.
Does that have bubbles in it?
Yes.
It
Yeah.
Those are
Lots
really
of 'em.
good.
You got to open this motherfucker 4 times. You can't just, it'll blow up.
My grandma used to buy me those as a kid, and I'd call
They're
them
$1.
my special waters.
Yeah, special waters.
Because it looks like water, but it's tasty.
But it's got bubbles and flavor. But it also has a ton of bad shit. And if you read the
It
ingredients, you're like,
does.
what's up with all these unpronounceable words?
But we don't read the ingredients anymore.
Well, I learned that. What is it called? I know it's on here. Oh, here it is. Potassium benzoate. That shit is fucking so horrendous for you. And it's in every flavored fucking water thing. It's some sort of preservative. You just look into that. Ugh. Like, we're
Interesting.
drinking that shit.
Do you like sparkling waters?
I do
Like
certain
essenced?
brands.
If they're essenced?
Yeah. But it just tastes like flat, whatever you're trying to get to.
I don't like a lot of the different flavors. I like the, like lemon, lime, grapefruit. Like if they're essenced with real fruit, they're delicious. The Spindrift
Yeah.
is pretty good.
A lot of times I'll just
$8 for
yeah. A lot of times I'll just that's the problem.
it's sparkling water and it's $8. I don't know. That's just me being cheap, I guess.
I
Everything's
prefer
expensive.
the what's that shit? The water bottle, you pour the shit in it. Mio or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah.
The liquid.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Crystal Light.
Crystal Light, yeah, Crystal
Shout
Light. They got
out
the
to
packets. I
Crystal Light.
like that shit's fine.
That's what I'm talking about. I love me some Crystal Light.
I have to have at least one drink a day that isn't fucking water. That's kind of my rule. Because I love water. It makes me feel so good. Like I'm having so much of it right now. And I needed it because I just didn't have it yesterday, but it's so fucking boring.
It is.
Like, even as good as this is, after these 4, I'm gonna be like, damn, I really wish I had a Sprite, but I don't.
I've never seen this water before. Where's this from?
Kroger's.
Did you drink all yours?
Yeah.
Oh my
we have more.
gosh.
I've moved on to this. I'm also on my second cup of
Shows
coffee.
how awful I am. Like I'm a Diet Coke person. I've really got a problem.
Yes.
I love Diet Coke. I stopped
He's
drinking them when I
DCing.
was pregnant, and I moved to Sprite.
Yeah.
And because I was.
Will calls them fridge cigs.
I'm gonna go get me a DC or a Tab.
DC.
Do they keep making Tab?
No.
Y'all remember
I don't-
Tab?
I do.
Man, my grandmother had Tab at her beauty shop. You used to pay 25 cents to get a Tab out of the fridge.
My dad had a 6-pack when I was a kid from the 70s of Jolt Cola. It was one of like the
Jolt.
first extra caffeinated like sodas that I guess ever.
Yeah, I remember the name. I never had one.
It was
Man.
like had a lightning bolt and the can was like some weird off maroon with little lines going across it. Jolt, giant fucking letters.
That scares me.
It
I wouldn't
scares
wanna
me
drink
that shit's been around. That the idea of that, like soda shops were like what, the 40s and 50s. Mm-hmm. They're mixing it by hand. Everyone's wearing a little fucking hat. And then by the 70s, they're like, "Get it in, you motherfucker! Crack the shit open and fucking go paint a house."
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. I actually can't really drink a lot of caffeine whenever I know I'm about to sing because it makes my vocal cords all.
Get all jittery. Yeah. Also, don't eat cheese. Pro tip.
Don't eat cheese.
Enzymes that stick to your vocal cords.
No thick lip glosses because if you lick your
didn't know
lips and
that one.
swallow that, yeah. Teas are really good.
Hot. Everything just hot. Hot liquids.
Yeah.
Room temp water. No cold. Don't get cold water from the venue. They put ice in your drink. Be like, I just want a picture from the sink.
First time I ever recorded anything in a studio, I can't even remember where it was, but the producer, he was like, "Would you like something to drink?" I said, "Yes, I just do a little ice water, please." And he goes, "Don't you think you need something else?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking
Okay,
about?"
iced tea.
And my mom is there, and she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he says, "She needs room temp water or she needs warm tea without caffeine if she's going to do this." Like sing, I did some demos in Nashville, like when I was young, like 18. I had a team that thought I was gonna, go on the road and be a star and all this, and it didn't ever pan out. But
Oh, crushed dreams.
yeah. So,
I have a
but
few of those myself.
it was a fun time. But that was whenever I kind of learned what to do and not do when doing stuff in the studio and
Oh,
where
yeah.
you get up to sing. And,
Works for live too.
But yeah,
I used to carry a thermos to shows. I was so like, what's the word? I can't remember the word, but I was so afraid of fucking up that I did everything to not fuck up. So
and that makes it worse.
green tea, honey, lots of honey. I would make it hot as shit, and then I would drink it. I wouldn't talk. I would keep my
Yeah.
conversations to a minimum pre-show.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I gotta sing, talk light. I gotta sing later.
Yeah.
That's cool. I did that for like 7 shows, and I was still like ripping cigs the whole time.
Oh
It was just
man.
fucking-
In the same vein of getting old, like I used to sing in bars you could smoke in. I couldn't talk for days
Oh.
afterwards. I could not talk, and now I just won't do it. I
Yeah.
can't do it anymore.
There's still a few bars you can smoke in, but it's so few.
There's one in El Dorado Hills that is a great spot for music, but it's just it's like open a window or something.
Where y'all playing at? Where's most of y'all shows at?
Well,
Bars? Y'all play bars or?
yeah, music venue. We played the Hall. We've played. We opened for Hinder, who are really nice guys, by the way.
Cool, good.
They're the nicest
Good.
guys. We had the
It's
lips
always
of an
nice when
angel
they're
that
nice.
night. Yeah.
He knows, When you meet the ones that aren't, fuck, man. It'll
It
ruin your
ruins
day.
your dreams.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Don't meet your heroes, kids.
I had to sing for Winona Judd once, and I was really scared of meeting her, but she was awesome.
No, Judd, that's huge.
She was so.
Was this at the? What the
Yes.
fuck was this? What, shut the fuck up, Kurt.
Yes, it is
Is
her.
that on Stranger
Exactly.
Things?
I was like shaking because I was like, please don't be mean, please don't be
Yeah.
mean. She's like,
Was-
hey
was-
baby, and I'm like, yes.
Was it like the Grand Ole Opry or something?
No, it was in El Dorado.
What the fuck was she doing in El Dorado?
She was touring. She was doing a Christmas show, and
Okay.
she was touring, but she also would sing, some of her great hits, like No
Yeah.
Place on No one else on earth could ever hurt me. She was great. And she sang that song. I just melted. I was so starstruck. And then whenever it came time for me to meet her, because I opened for her, I was like, please be nice. Please be nice. Please be nice. And she was great. And from then on, I was like, I love Winona. I mean, I always did, but it's like.
Well, yeah, once you're a fan, then you can be like a super fan. You're like, oh, and she's wonderful.
Oh, and she even told me, and I carried this with me forever after that, she said, you're the next generation of female vocalists that we need out there. And I went home and cried about it. Like, I was like, no way. She didn't say that about me. And then she posted on Instagram about me. And then, not about me, but like about the show and everything.
Yeah.
And then she commented on one of my posts about it. I was like, I am just,
She gave you everything.
She was so kind.
Dude, those comments stick with you.
They do. Clay Aiken liked one of our posts the other day, and I about lost it, man.
Yeah.
Clay Aiken. The Clay Aiken.
I'd be like, I see you liked one of our posts at Clay. Tour? Question mark.
At Clay. We did sing with American Idol in Nashville. We played at City Winery. Played with David Cook from American Idol.
Was he a winner or something? I haven't watched that show in quite some time, so.
I think he won.
Or did he place? I mean, sometimes the ones that just placed and didn't win have bigger careers than the ones who won. But
I think it's about the impression you make on the show.
Exactly.
I mean, that's.
Yeah.
The winning doesn't necessarily matter anymore.
I only remember Kelly Clarkson, really. The rest are.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
You know what? I knew I liked you.
I've tried out for American Idol, and it was horrible. It was horrible. I did The Voice and American Idol. It was bad. The Voice was easier because you're in and out in 2 hours. American Idol, I hadn't had anything to eat. I had the great idea. Me and Zoe, his wife, were living together, and I just had all my wisdom teeth cut out, not pulled, cut. And I thought, I'm gonna go try out for American Idol. Oh yeah. Look, they pull them. No, they cut them because they hadn't come out yet.
Oh.
They cut them out, and I had stitches in my mouth, and I got up there to sing. I sang Etta James. Oh, sometimes. And the moment I opened my mouth, my stitches busted, and my mouth filled up with blood, and it was bad. And there was a camera guy
Is it
following
clipped?
me.
Can we find it? Did you make TV, or
God,
did they just
I hope
throw you
not.
to the?
I really hope not.
I feel like that should have made the show.
That would be.
Dude, I cried so much. I was so embarrassed.
Which judges was it? Was it the original lineup?
You don't see the judges that you see on TV. You see like producers of the show, and they cut me off about 10, 15 seconds in. They were like, "We've seen what we need to see," and I just started bawling. And this guy with a camera just came at me, trying to get a reaction. And I just had to find my mom. I had to find my mom, and my mom found me, and we went outside, and she's like, "Screw this, honey. Let's go eat at Cracker Barrel." So we went and ate at Cracker Barrel.
I mean, I could go for some Cracker Barrel.
That made everything
My
better.
tummy's rumbling.
Got a rumble in my
I haven't
tumble.
eaten today.
It made everything right. But yeah, that was my American.
I'm with what was it, the Foo Fighters? What's his name? Dave Grohl. What he said about that stuff. I don't like those shows, man. I think it's bad. The perception of it's bad because it's not real. And when you learn, and my buddy did it, and he made it to TV, and the contract he had to sign for that shit is so fucking.
You won't ever get out of it.
You'll never get out of it.
You
I think
won't.
like recently it made the news because one of the winners like won and then saw the contract and was like, "I'm good."
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like it's so horrendous. Even just being on the show, if you make it to air, what they have control over is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, one of my buddies
And then
worked with Kelly Clarkson, and he's like, I can tell you the day that her contract was done and over. You could tell she was very
see
happy.
it in her,
Oh,
yeah. It's and it's like 10 years or something. It's Jesus Christ, I swear to God.
It's on one of them.
It really is. That's you are very
Kurt's
ninja like for
very
such a
still.
big man. That he's so sneaky. Have you ever?
It was a long night.
Has he ever shot y'all live before?
I don't believe so. I don't think so.
I've never seen them.
It's
Really?
spooky. You'll be on stage, and we are an antics band. My band, My Hands to War, we're going fucking ballistic the entire time. And then you'll just be doing something, and you'll just open your eyes, and then just there he is.
Whoa!
Just and then fucking like a thief in the night. You're like, where the
Sneaky,
fuck?
sneaky.
I don't know how he does it, because them stages are tiny, boy. We ain't rocking on no big
And
stage.
I'm usually using a flash. Like,
Yeah.
I would think that you would see.
No. He's just like, whoop, whoop, just ducking in and out. I've seen video of you working, and it is, you're not doing anything. You're just blending in. You're just like walking.
It's like Drax said, if I just stand there
Yeah.
really, really, really slowly, you'll never see me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was hoping you couldn't see me. Just eating from a bag.
Yeah, Kurt shot our promos. He took that
Right,
picture.
this photo right here. It's
It was
very
a
good.
fun shoot.
I like the jacket. Was it green?
Yes. How did you know that?
Was it really?
Yes. How did you know that?
Because it reminded me of this carpet I saw in Enid, Missouri one time. And it was bright green.
I saw the photo before or something like that.
No. I'm being serious. I saw it and I went, that looks just like that carpet at this venue we played at called the Zoo.
It is like Oscar the Grouch green.
Yeah.
That's what this was.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's fucking
weird.
crazy. I'm psychic.
Maybe they repurposed the carpet.
Maybe they
Right.
did. That venue was cool.
remember-
Did you ever play there? Did you ever get a chance to
No,
play
I've
there?
never heard of it.
was a cool place.
This
it was
was-
just a strip mall in a little town, but
Was it hot that day?
It wasn't cold, but
I think it was. Yeah, I was miserable in that. Me and my friend Miranda, shout
like a
out
cool jacket.
Miranda at the hall. She and I went shopping at Dillard's. And she's like, "What about this? What about this?" And we found that jacket, and I was like, "This is gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool." And I was like, I can't
and it's in black and white.
breathe.
And you picked
And
the
it's in
black and
black
white
and
one.
I remember
Yeah.
being like, it was warm that day, but it wasn't like hot.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I
That's
wanted to
crazy, I guess.
Get out of that.
And all
jacket.
from a memory of an old fucking venue that definitely doesn't exist anymore. I hope it does, but there's no way.
Yeah. What if people could? What if you had a power where you could tell what color something is in black and white?
I bet, I've had this thought, and I don't know why, but when I grew up, we only had black and white TV because poor. And so it was my dad's TV from the 70s.
'Cause poor.
So that's what we knew. That's what I knew. And I was thinking, I was too little to understand when we got color TV, but did people back then, could they just know what color shit was by the tone coming through it? Because they saw real life all day long, and then they would go watch TV. So surely they could just, eventually their mind would just figure out, like, oh, that shade, that's just, that he's wearing a blue jacket.
Or maybe it's like when
And
you
I
read
just
a
know
book
that.
and you.
Because it's not black, because it's a little different. The way the light hits certain things looks different,
I bet there's also a lot of they just had made it up for themselves at one point, and they always viewed it like that in
True.
the future. Like when you're
Yeah.
picturing the characters in a book.
Right, you're just making your
And
own
the
world.
movie comes out and you're like, that's not what they look
That's
like.
Yeah.
what, they didn't
Yeah.
make my version of the book that I read and thought of, so now fuck this movie. God,
Exactly.
book people piss me off, dude. Don't read, kids. Fucking smoke cigs and quit reading.
Smoke cigs, don't read.
Yeah. Solid advice. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do any of that.
And your heart can explode like Corey's.
Yeah.
That's gonna be our next
Literally
album
on
name.
death's doorstep, like, don't be like me, kids.
Smoke cigs, don't read.
Watch Futurama. Actually,
and
yeah,
watch
you should. I love
Futurama.
that show.
Oh, we do have a song on here called "Call Me Johnny." So
I saw
it's
that
about,
too. I
it's
was
about
like, I
Lame
think
Johnny.
we need to play a show together.
It's about Lame Johnny
That would be so crazy.
and calling
if y'all
him from
were
a
like,
payphone.
Well, they didn't have payphones, but we did. So
He
originally,
didn't have a head, apparently, so I don't know.
well, he didn't have a head. Yeah,
he
it's
couldn't
hard to
take
use
a call.
phone when your head doesn't work.
At some point, he had a head, I assume.
Yeah. Well, they had to hang him from it to get him
Exactly.
without the head.
Harry, I took care of it.
Harry, our pet's heads are falling off. No, he, we did. So the whole first album was autobiographical almost. Like the lyrics, everything followed all the knowledge I'd figured out about the guy. So all the songs told a story, but the story was going to end. I was like, I want to make a thematic band. How sick is this? So the whole idea for all of time was going to be this thematic rock band, and every album would be a stage of life, but we wrote his whole life in the first one. So what we did was we went back and wrote a love song, and there was an interest in the song. And in that song, he keeps on being a criminal, never knew he had a kid. So the second album was going to be his kid was a thief, but he would have been a kid in like the 1930s.
Yeah.
So he would have been like a gangster. So then we were going to write from that perspective. And then we were just like, let's just make albums of, like it just is like cyclical. It's just, it's always the same, but it's always a different person. Like the genes are what makes the person kind of idea. Yeah. And then we never got to make the second record, unfortunately. We didn't get to make the first one, really, but it is out there in pieces.
It's not too late. Your band didn't break up last night.
Touche. But
Touche.
Now we write really angry, bluesy type punk things. Like
Stevia with 2 S's.
Stevia with 2 S's, yeah. It's about how everything's fake,
So it's
well, because I stutter the
Stevia.
word when the song.
So stevia.
So it's like it's like for like a you do like a vocal stutter.
So yo. Yeah, everybody asks but what's this song about? What's this song about? And to be honest, man,
It's about the authoritarian grip that the government has on all the fucking.
right? Some of these songs, they're not about anything. Like, Call Me Johnny.
Man of Mine.
I made it up.
Man of mine.
Yeah, man of mine.
Love that song.
It's a great song. Shania Twain is
fucking
a true treasure.
Come
She's
on.
a treasure. But
Reba.
Reba's great.
My God, Reba McEntire. Oh, the crush.
Here's
I
your
had.
one chance,
The crush I had
fancy,
on that
don't let
woman.
me down.
Still do, honestly. She acts. She's she does the Reba show and all that shit.
Yeah.
And
Just like-
Realtor.com.
And she's like 80. Still got it.
She
You
keeps
go, girl.
popping up in commercials, and I'm like,
Yeah,
is that Reba?
She's the craziest fucking career of all
Yeah.
those like 90s, 80s country people.
She seems nice.
She seems nice.
She seems
She's
so
probably
kind.
evil as fuck.
She's probably a horrible producer.
I'm gonna choose to believe that Reba's nice.
I know, I'm
She's
gonna
wonderful.
No, me
choose to
too. No, I
believe-
bet she's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
that
I don't
she's
think she
really
would have the
sweet.
career she's had being fucking evil.
No.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I don't know. You hear things, and you're like, oh, I guess that makes sense. And also, I've met some pretty shitty people who are very famous.
Yeah, I hate that. That's why I don't. If I see a famous person, I'm not going to ask to take a picture. I'm not going to talk to them because I just don't
Just
want it to be
depends.
ruined.
I once tried to make a fool of myself in front of Ted Danson.
Oh, Ted.
He didn't hear me, though. It was raining outside. I
What
was
was that?
pounding on the window. He's one of my all-time favorite actors. I don't know why. I think it's because Cheers, growing up.
Yeah.
My dad liked Cheers, so we would watch Cheers together. So I think it's just one of those, it's stuck with me things. He is great.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't say he's the best actor in the world. But for me, he's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
And I know that his wife is from here, and they have a home here, and it's downtown. And one day I was working a show, and I was dropping off somebody downtown. But it was pouring down rain, and he was letting some friends go. I guess they were at the hotel together, and they were like getting in a car as well. I was like, holy fucking shit. Ted Danson! I started screaming it like, Ted Danson! I was pounding the window, and he couldn't hear me because it was so crazy. So that's the time I almost met Ted Danson. And I'm glad I didn't, because I was surely going to fucking make a fool of myself.
I think when do you remember South on Main?
Yes.
The restaurant. I think he did some promo thing there, like got
Yeah.
behind the bars. I don't know. I missed
He
it,
was
but
a co-owner of it.
Yeah, him and his wife were
so he
co-owners.
did like
Yeah.
a Cheers thing. But
I did talk to his wife on a FaceTime call, though. A dude I used to do work for. Like, he would just have, like, odd jobs. I've always had, like, gig work. But he always had, like, something. He went to high school with her. They were friends still.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I was an extra, although you actually can't see me. I watched the movie and that was cut out entirely. But they filmed a movie here called Antiquities,
Okay.
and Mary Steenburgen was in it. She was not there the day that I was like
Right.
hanging out. I was the guy who was browsing records in a store, but
And they cropped the shot in, so you
They
just
did.
can't even see it.
You
Damn, you
can't-
couldn't
you
get your
can't-
SAG card or nothing,
can't
dude.
see me. Yeah.
Have you been in
Man.
anything else?
No.
No, you just were, like, on a
Um,
whim, signed up.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
just went up there and hung out. I got 2 free meals out of it. So
Well, I thought they were going to inject me with the serum, but turns out they just wanted me to stand here and flip through records.
yeah, exactly.
Do you still do that? Do you still go get weird shit done to you for money?
No, I have not done that in a long time, but
It's one of the more
it's-
fascinating things I've heard anybody say
It's
here.
good money. There are some that are not. Like,
Is it?
I
Kurt,
did,
we need money. How good we talking here? Like $1,000?
Back then, yeah, it was like $1,000, $1,200. It was
So
like
it's
I think it
probably
was.
more now?
I think it was like somewhere around $300 a day. I also think that it depends on how dangerous the thing you're taking is. They might give you more.
Oh my gosh.
Are
But
you willing to die? How's 800 a day sound?
yeah, exactly.
Fine, $850.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
You can do some
Wow.
that are more painful, like they'll just have you drink like a protein shake or something, and then they'll do a muscle biopsy. And so they're really just measuring how fast the protein got to your muscle. I don't know what they're measuring, but
Hey,
They're
obviously
taking
getting
a piece of your fucking muscle?
yeah, it's not ideal, but
But it's $800.
yeah, I don't
It's
know.
$300. You're like,
Yeah.
it's $300.
Yeah,
And I need this $300.
yeah.
Maybe we don't do that, Kurt. I was
Yeah.
going to say, we need to fund some
I've done
things.
some questionable things for $300.
I have definitely done some questionable
Interesting
things for money.
topic. Like, what
I
are
used
some of
to-
the weirdest things you did for money?
I ate a cigarette
What?
lit once for like $5 because I needed more cigarettes.
Ow. No,
Yeah,
that's not good.
that was
What
one.
if you would have just finished the cigarette you had?
Well, then I couldn't have more though.
Yeah,
The grossest thing
That's
I've
kind of
ever
the idea.
seen-
I
it was
was-
the challenge.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
challenge was going to get me more cigs.
So if you
And it
think
did.
about the bus
And back then, it
tub-
bought you 2 packs of cigarettes. The bus tub from like a restaurant.
Yeah, the bus tub. So I saw a guy one time pour a glass of the liquid in the bottom of the bus tub and drink it for 20
No.
for $20.
Was
No.
that Vino's?
It was not at Vino's.
Oh, thank God. I mean,
No,
anywhere that's bad,
absolutely
but
not.
Vino's, for some reason, it's
No
worse.
amount of money
Yeah.
would make me want to
The
do that.
water at the bottom of the fucking.
Yeah. He's still alive. I know that guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Still alive.
I watched a friend of mine eat somebody else's throw up one time.
Oh.
No.
I didn't do that. They did that.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, we lost all our listeners.
I've jumped in fully clothed in bodies of water where you don't want to necessarily like do that
Yeah.
for money, like as dares and stuff. Like I'll give you $20, you go jump in that fountain. I've done that.
But that's because you weren't allowed to, not because there were things in the water that might kill you.
Right. Yeah, just for funsies.
Wait, how much did I don't really want to talk about it anymore, I guess, but how much did that person get paid?
$20 probably.
Oh.
It was. We were all very, very poor. We would do. I shocked him. Well, I should say I did it. I did do it. After it,
Someone.
that same dude let another person cattle prod him in the wiener.
Okay.
We've gone off the rails here.
That
I
that
told you I've done things.
is okay. That's really bad. That's
It was
really
fucking
bad.
hilarious, I'll tell you that. Turns out you drop real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fall faster than you think you can
Well,
fall.
it's meant to shock a
A cow, yeah.
I've been at a bachelor party where we had a shock collar that
Oh, yeah.
each time you
Those are fun.
each time you made a noise, it would get a little harder, right? And you would see how many times a person could
Oh, it's
bark
like a
or-
bark collar.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
And so most people only got to 2. A couple of really tough people made it to 3.
What'd
But-
you get to, buddy?
I think I only did 2. But
My bark number's 2.
yeah, exactly. But I had a friend who, after the second one, he started freaking out and trying to get it off, and then he was like making noise, and it shocked him again
kept going.
as he was trying to get the thing off. And that was really funny.
If only viral videos were a thing.
Yeah,
when
we
were
didn't
kids.
have. We might have had cell phones, but we didn't have video phones
Nope.
back then. So
And even if you did, they were so awful you wouldn't know even what you were seeing.
Yeah.
They were so bad.
Yeah.
That 2 megapixel junk.
yeah.
I needed money so badly one time, and this isn't even what you guys have been talking about, but I needed money so badly that at Valentine's Day I did singing grams, like kind of like candy grams or whatever.
Just go like door to door singing for people.
People would give me like, here's $40. Go sing to my wife. She's at work right now in this building.
For
and,
$40? That
Actually,
rules.
sounds like a good business.
and I'd bring my
Holy
phone
shit, you
that
do
had a
3
little
of those a
background
day.
track, and they had to choose the song, and some of them were like Celine Dion, Power of Love, and I had to hold out that big long note. Think about that.
Damn.
Singing that to somebody who's just staring at you.
In an office
it's
park.
so
All their
awkward.
coworkers and shit are
Did you
around.
preface it or just show up? and
Yeah,
say
do you
I
say
showed
anything?
up. I had to show up, and I did it to lots. I think I made $2,000 that day.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
That day?
That day.
Oh,
Can you at
hell
least say
yeah.
like, "Hi, your husband John
Yeah,
hired me"?
I would do that. I would
You
be
wouldn't
like,
just like attack
Much
them with
funnier
a.
if you just-
Oh,
Hey,
you're like,
are
oh,
you-
you're Tiffany?
Yeah.
Ma.
yeah. Hi, your name is James. Hi, your wife sent me, and
Merry
you know,
Christmas. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. But like, yeah, I would just go and like play a thing on my phone and just be like, all by myself.
With the
and they'd
phone
stare
speaker
at me
is
like,
wild.
And your coworkers are like,
I guess now you could do a Bluetooth, so it's a little louder, but I feel like the voice is just overpowering that cell phone.
Yeah.
I didn't even, yeah, and some buildings were cool, like the big buildings with the lobbies that had the great acoustics.
Oh, sure.
That wasn't
Yeah.
so bad, but yeah, I made a
you could
lot
just-
of money that day.
If you could do that, but like with an acoustic guitar, that is a good business model. I'm just saying.
Everybody knows everybody, and people found out through the grapevine that I was doing.
Right,
and,
so
and also,
everyone just hired you to do this?
I would finish singing to somebody and then be like, "Oh, that was awesome! Can you go sing to my husband over here?" And be, "Yep, sure can."
$40.
I don't even know how much I charged, but I got somewhere around like $2,000 in cash that day.
That's amazing.
Plus, people would tip on top of that.
Kind of wish I sang better. I would just do that all the time, like happy birthday shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't anything great. It was just,
I say that there was do y'all remember Macaroni Grill?
absolutely. You could
When
ride
it was
on the
somebody's
table.
birthday, they would like operatic sing to them. Some of the best singers in the state, and they're just out here slinging fucking
Noodles.
spaghetti to people.
Slinging
We had-
nudes.
We had one guy one time, it was our anniversary. It was mine and my wife's like favorite restaurant because we went there on our first date. And this dude played. It was just some random song because it was an anniversary, so it was not a song. It was just some like piece, and it was like a classic movement piece, and he did it with his voice, and I was just like, "Why the fuck are you working at a macaroni?" That was amazing. What the fuck are you doing here? He was so cool. I don't know whatever happened to him. I wish I did know. I wish he was a singer somewhere because it was unbelievable. Whole fucking restaurant stopped and just watched this guy sing. It was incredible.
That's where you find really good vocalists, man. It's like they
In
got the voice
bullshit,
of,
yeah.
Lionel Richie, and they're working at a friggin' meat packing plant or something,
It's crazy true.
You can make a whole spin-off podcast where you track that guy down.
That was like
That's
a
true.
detective series.
Yeah.
God, that place has been closed so long.
You could find it.
And I only know like a description, and is that description even right? Because it's so low lit in there.
Yeah. You'd have to do interviews with people that worked around
That
there.
worked there.
Yeah.
Like, all right, it was about this time. It was right before they closed. I do know that because it was probably the next year because I don't think we got to go back there for the next anniversary. So within the year. Interesting.
Now I'm thinking about
Now
how
I'm
much
thinking
I love.
about it. Like, you know what? I probably could get there. Probably.
Yeah.
You'd only need probably 3 people that worked there a year or so before they closed,
Yeah.
and you could give a description and probably get the guy's name, and then you just hop on fucking Facebook. We just doing this thing, dude. My wife got you spit in it and it tells you who all your family is.
Yeah.
You know that?
23andMe or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Ancestry, I think
Yeah.
is what she used.
Oh, yeah.
She hasn't done it yet. I'm so like, that's so fucking weird. Because everybody else who did it now, you can track them down, or if they were ever
Your
incarcerated. or
DNA is
whatever.
out there.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
wants to do it. She'll know who her dad is, so she's going to try to find her dad. I was like, I don't know about that. That's kind of creepy. You're just going to show up at 37, but it's what she wants. So
So if she finds him, is she gonna?
we don't know.
Make
She just
contact?
wants to know if he's even alive.
Yeah.
That's kind of. She's never known him her whole life. That's a story in and amongst itself, but she just doesn't know him, and she doesn't know if he knows her, like, at all, because she's just never been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of these weird things where, like, he might have known, he might be a piece of shit, or he might have never known, but he might be a piece of shit, or he could be the coolest thing ever. You just don't know. Like, the unknown it's so weird of a thought. But she's like, I just kind of want to know if he's just even a person, like if he's still here, like,
Yeah.
alive. I was like, well, I respect that because
Could
her
be
mom's been dead for
awesome
years. So.
and super rich and always wanted a daughter and
You never know. Like, it could be that, but I mean, she was conceived and born in California, near Hollywood, so the odds are more in her favor for that. Sure.
oh god, it's Ted Danson.
I would lose my fucking mind. If my wife's dad was Ted Danson, I would be so fucking happy. But I think him and Mary have been together a very long time, longer than I think my wife is old. They've been together forever. They're like one of those Hollywood power couples that never, get divorced after 2 years and then get back together. Angelina Jolie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No, I haven't yet. I don't watch a lot of TV. That's another one people are probably going to be like, what the fuck?
It's worth the investment. But Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen are pretty frequent guest stars.
Really?
And they play themselves.
Damn. That's a good selling point.
Yeah,
Ted Danson as Ted Danson.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, everyone's as them in that show, right?
A lot of people are. Yeah, most people are. There are some people that do.
Because isn't that the dude that made Seinfeld? It's just
Mhm.
kind of like his wacky life or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Kurt hates that I don't watch TV.
I hate that you haven't watched one specific show.
2 now,
what,
right?
What is it?
What's the show?
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, I tried,
You seen
man.
that one too?
Couldn't
Yeah,
get
it's
into
really
it.
good.
Do you watch a lot
I
of TV?
know.
No, I don't. Not now
Uh-oh.
that I watched a lot of TV before I had kids.
Ah, well,
Actually,
fair.
now I still
now
watch
you
a
watch
lot
a lot
of-
of TV, but it's like,
Yeah.
where's
Yeah.
the Oreos at?
Exactly.
It's
It
right
is
there.
My bar for if they're watching something and it even has remotely a story, I'm like, oh man, is this based on a book? This is good
compelling.
TV.
This is so compelling.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, last week on Paw Patrol, Dairy Jingles was, I don't know their names, but it sounded like a kid.
Crazy invested in it.
You could
You
just-
know what happens next.
My
My
little
friend-
niece was watching a show the other day that's a Christmas. It was like a Christmas show, and Boys to Men were characters in it,
Oh.
and they sang in it
How
too.
old's that Christmas show?
It's new, but I can't
Boyz II
remember what it
Men's
was called.
still a
But
thing?
I really got into it. I was like, "Oh, their vocals are so good in this! Oh my gosh, this is so
yeah, it was
good!"
Boys to Men.
And my sister-in-law was like, "Yeah, I thought you might like that. It's Boys to Men."
One of the only good boy bands, in my opinion. I fucking love Boys to Men. So good. It was just because they had like a soul mix in there.
Dude, listening to them
So
at the
good.
skating rink. This next song is for couples and backward skaters only. Couples and backward skaters only. I didn't have a boyfriend. I couldn't skate backwards, so I just ate my
Why
nachos.
backwards skaters only? Does it make it more mesmerizing that they're going backwards while you're going forward?
I think so. They lower the disco ball and you
Uh-huh.
just kind of get
The lights are
fancy
down
with
low.
it. I'm like, man, where are they going to do the limbo thing where you can skate under the stick and
They
fall
took a-
down?
We used to be a country, you know? They took it all from us.
They did.
Limbo sticks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like you just get dropped off at the skating
loved it,
rink
yeah,
and no
absolutely.
cell phone or anything. They just hope that you show up at
Fucking,
5.
I can't remember the name of our skating rink. Buds, I think it was.
Ours was
Bud's
Hot
Roller
Wheels.
Rink. Yeah, Bud's Roller Rink. Huh?
Hot Wheels was ours.
That makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
Buds is cool.
Bud's Roller Rink.
Buds.
I think
Yep.
Skate World was the one in Batesville.
Skate World.
I feel like
think
ours
so.
was also called Skate World for some reason. Like that seems
In
like a
Star
virtual
City?
game. Yeah.
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 You ever go by and you're like, oh, and you're like that building's still there, but it's just older than a motherfucker.
Ours shut down. The ones in Austin were so nice. I used to skate the ones in Austin. There's Playland, I think, is one that's really nice.
Well, that's a massive city.
I did roller derby with TXRD.
Okay.
I didn't.
Now
I
we're
didn't,
getting somewhere.
Well, I didn't actually start with a team because COVID, and everybody started getting COVID. And before I started training,
Was this when that movie came out? Did everybody get in a roller
Whip
derby?
It?
Yeah.
I was on the
Was
bank
that-
track, like I was
Okay.
doing bank. Here they have flat track, which is still really cool. But in Texas, in Austin, they have bank track,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of fun whenever I was skating with them. But didn't get put with any team or anything like that
You never
because
got to beat
COVID
nobody
hit.
up?
Everybody's. I got hit pretty hard on a couple
Yeah.
occasions. There's this one chick who was actually acting very nice to me my first day on the track, and we're about to start, and she's like, "Where you from?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm from Arkansas. I'm new, you know." She's like, "That's so much fun. Yeah, great. Well, welcome. My name is so and so." And I think she had
Horn goes off. She's like, die, bitch.
she hip checked me. She hip checked me so hard that it threw me off the track into the pit,
Uh-huh.
and I just got this big bruise on my hip. I was like, "I thought we were friends."
What the
She-
fuck, Jessica?
She was like, she had some name. I think she was like Pistola or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, everybody gets a name in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody had a name.
What was your name?
I don't know. I was gonna be like embolism.
Okay.
Because somebody called me that. One of my family friends called me embolism whenever I was a kid, and little did I know that it was something really horrible that
Yeah.
meant death.
Yeah.
And
It sure does.
but yeah, like it's
Kurt, what would your fucking... what
Everybody
would
had
your
really
fucking
violent
roller rink
names.
name be, dude?
Look at that dumbass. I don't know.
Dumbass?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Around the bend, too, here comes
I can't say
dumbass.
what
it's
Shit.
dumbass. Yeah, it's,
Oh, look, he's falling down again. Good job, dumbass.
they were fun times, but yeah, I didn't really get to do any of it because COVID hit right whenever tryouts were happening.
I might have saved you.
Might
Yeah, I
have.
probably did. Definitely, I mean, if you got hip checked and tossed into the thing and bruised on day one, that's It's rough.
I had a good time. I met some really great people, really good skaters through that, and my mom hated it because she's like, "You don't have insurance. You can't get hurt."
Well, that's
I'm
kind
like,
of true too.
Yeah, you do have a point there, but
I'm not trying to think about things, Mom. I'm trying to have fun and live my life. Don't tell me what to do.
I got some nice scars. That one's a fingernail.
Jesus Christ, that's from
That's a fingernail.
rollers?
Somebody grabbed me by the edge-a-skater. This chick. that was-
Edge-a-skater. Oh,
Yeah.
that's clever.
She was teaching us
Kurt, yours is not clever at all.
about.
What was I supposed to do?
I don't know, be clever.
I think I was a jammer and she grabbed me and pulled me, and yeah, it was crazy. She was really nice.
She was really nice.
She was great.
We had coffee after. It was wonderful. She bandaged me up. It was fun.
Yeah.
What would your skate name be?
I knew you might ask, and I
the
was panicking trying to
decoder.
think of it. I don't have
That does sound scary.
Yeah, no, it's not much tough about me.
You are spoken like an old grandpa. Yeah. Oh, hey, how you kids doing?
I was-
You want some Skittles?
I was raised by a grandpa.
Skills, damn.
No,
You
Skittles are
want some
good.
Skittles?
Kids love Skittles,
Kids do love Skittles.
right?
Yeah,
Skittles.
kids do.
They-
Kids do love
They're
Skittles.
still eating Skittles, right?
Oh yeah, M&M's, Skittles. Those are popular.
Last time I had Skittles, well, sadly, not that long ago, and it was of the sour variety because those things slap.
You should put Skittles in with your Sprite.
I've done it.
Or your Zima.
They used to call it Sprite Remix. Do y'all remember Sprite Remix?
Yeah, I do.
It was just Skittles and Sprite. You might be too young, Kurt.
Remix.
Do you remember Sprite Remix? God, it was so good. I guess that was like 9th grade or so. Probably.
And Surge.
Can you believe they sold that shit to children?
That was awful. Didn't kids die from that?
Probably.
Because it was so much sugar
It was in
and
our
caffeine.
vending machine, and then they're
Yeah,
like,
it was in ours too.
these kids won't calm the fuck down. Like, no shit, you aren't y'all supposed to be the smart ones, you fucking idiots? You're giving them fucking Surge, cola, and like in the vending machine? They don't
At
do that
lunch,
anymore, but yeah.
Ah.
That shit gave me stomach.
Well, we had open camp. Like my whole life, we had just an open. Like, you could there was like an area you could just go to and get snacks and vending machines like the whole time. So you could
Yeah.
just first thing in the fucking morning grab some, Skittles.
Grab your Surge and your Pop.
Yeah, Pop Tarts and a Surge, and you're in fucking first PM just. Get the fuck out of this fucking class. Fuck. You already have child energy, and then
Yeah, that
you're
doesn't
compounding
sound
it.
wise.
You also probably have ADHD and no one knows it.
We were the experimental generation for that, for those fucking drugs. Just kids littered in the hallway, passed the fuck out from the experimental drugs and shit. Dude, fuck them fucks, dude. Oh yeah, we're gonna teach you. Well, you need to learn some shit too, there, genius.
They used
Filling
to
kids full of fucking sugar and then fucking blaming them for being too fucking hyper. You
and fat.
cocksuckers.
I remember they would say
I'm
the
pretty
kids are
bitter
getting too
about it.
fat, and they would also punish us by unplugging the vending machines.
Wow.
You guys
Our
trashed
school did
the
not do
gym.
that, no.
You guys trashed the gym. We're gonna unplug
They
the
would
vending
just give
machines.
you worse grades. They're like, you need to lose
Your
some
benchmark
weight. Here's a
scores are
presidential
low.
test.
We're gonna unplug the vending machines. No more paydays for you.
Well,
No Milky Ways for
unplugging
you.
the vending machine's wild.
Yeah, they would unplug it to punish us. That was like the thing.
Did you go to a small school?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Graduated with like 45 people.
Damn.
Where did you go that had just open Skittles available?
Bryant. It was
Oh,
like
Bryant.
mostly. Well, the first school I went to was in Little Rock. It was Cloverdale Elementary. It's not even there anymore. They tore it down. It was a bad place. And then my parents moved because I'm from Texas, so when we moved here, they moved into not a great part of town, not knowing that it was a bad part of town kind of thing because it was like get here quick. And then after that, it was pretty much like I went to Spring Hill and then Bryant. So I went to like 2 schools.
Yeah.
But I lived in like 30 houses. It was crazy. We just kept moving in the same city.
Wow.
Yeah. Foolish.
Did
Foolish
you
behavior.
used to have a lip ring?
I did.
Did you used to have a lip ring?
Mm-hmm.
I see it and I see it.
The little dot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never
pretty sure-
seen you from this angle this close, I don't think.
I
I'm like,
didn't,
yeah,
I
a
didn't
lip
take
ring.
mine out until a very healthy 32 years old.
A very healthy 32.
I think I used to work at a Starbucks, the one that just closed on University in Markham, and I took it out every day there, and eventually I
Right.
just got tired of messing with it.
I'm positive I could probably still just stick one right now because I had it from 18 to 32.
Yeah.
It probably would. Yeah, you probably could get
I
something
assume
there.
it's just a hole.
Yeah.
right? Like it would have grown through and it wouldn't like actually close back
Probably
up.
could, or there might be a little. You can probably shove it through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't think I'm almost 42, so I don't think I'd be doing that.
Yeah, you could though.
We're,
I
we're
had.
like a decade removed.
I used to have my ears gauged, and that was forever ago. But now, like for Halloween and stuff, I can still pop an earring in there,
Oh yeah.
which is nice.
Just
We
pop
ever
an
have
earring
the,
in there.
the kid that blows out the ear and then they can't? It's just done forever. Just
Yeah.
saggy lobes.
That'll be my husband. He's got 2 big holes in his ears.
Yeah. Well, if you did the flash punch thing, if you started from like an actual hole, that's just
That's
forever.
crazy to me,
Yeah, because they remove however much.
Yeah.
So you could just start with a gauge instead of having to go work your way up from an earring or whatever.
Yeah, that's cheating, and also it sounds.
Painful as a
Cheating.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're like,
I guess
it's cheating, but it's
Maybe
also
it's not cheating because it
wildly
is a
painful.
way harder.
Because remember they made the step ups. It was like a cone, so you would have the
Yeah,
rubber
the tapers.
I did
roads, so you
those.
could push it in every few days. You could make it a little bit bigger.
Ooh,
Yeah.
those hurt. I remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that video of that dude running around putting padlocks in people's ears?
No.
Oh.
From like that was probably like 10 years ago, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, that's mean as fuck, but still funny as shit. It's like one of those pranks where it's like, if you got your ass beat, I wouldn't feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
But
I feel sorry for you.
it was wildly funny because you know he had to like. Surely he went back and was like, "Hey, it's all a joke. Here's a key." Surely he wasn't like, "Good luck."
Yeah.
I hope not. Anyway,
I'm getting that cut off.
actually, now that I think about it, he probably was like, "Good luck." It's the internet. Probably got. Yeah, he probably got the shit beat out of him. Honestly. Now that I'm thinking, like, people don't do good things. They're not.
Yeah.
He's not pranking people and coming back. You're like, "Hey, just kidding," because they're still mad as hell.
Yeah, but you can't beat him up too bad because you want him to give you the key.
Or you beat him up too bad and you just take the key. One of
Yeah.
those situations. You know?
That-
What if he hit it before the prank?
What if he boofed it?
What if he swallowed it?
Proofed it.
That was a better way to say it.
Oh, boofing is swallowing?
No, boofing is going through the other way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like your way would take longer to get to that. Yeah.
Oh.
I swallowed pocket change once and had to crap that out. That was fun. You ever swallowed anything you weren't supposed to?
Probably.
Like money
sure.
or
but-
coins or.
Yeah, I don't know. What did you do it on purpose?
No.
For money.
I was being
again, right?
stupid. No, I
$5
wish.
$5?
No, my parents lost a lot of
They
money on
said
that
you
one.
could
Back to things we did for money.
They said you get to keep whatever you swallow.
Yeah. Did we really do 2 hours already?
Yes.
Damn.
You always ask that.
I know. It just never feels like this one actually started slow. I do apologize to everybody listening still. That's my bad.
I assume there's no way we would make it 2 hours.
Everyone
that's
does.
what
Yeah.
everyone- People are like, I don't know what we'll talk about. I don't know
We
what
Yeah.
we'll
could
talk
we could
about."
have easily done 3. That's like I wish we would have started where the first hour we just cut off and hour 2 and 3 are the podcast. Truly it's the better part of the podcast. Because I used to do 3, 4, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. It takes a minute to get comfortable.
Yeah,
It
it does.
does,
And
yeah.
you know, a lot of people I'm so used to this, I'm just talking.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then people are like, are we going to get to anything? It's like, we might not. But then once you're comfortable, you start sharing stories. Now everybody's talking and we're trying to come
Yeah.
up with cool skate names. You know,
Cool
it's an
skate
adventure.
What would your skate name be?
Probably something with the word fat in it. I was trying to think about it myself and I was like, fat, like something but like Roman name. Like, you know how they had the cool names like Maximus Decimus Meridius? Maybe I'll be like Maximus Thaddeus.
You could just do like
Rolidius, yeah, because we're on roller skates.
Oh,
Rolidius.
that's good. I was gonna go like Gory Corey.
Gory Corey.
Oh,
That's pretty
Gory
good. Like
Corey.
rhyme, do a rhyme
Yeah.
scheme.
That's
yeah.
a good one. Yeah, it's
not
usually a
bad.
play off your name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Emily, embolism, or impaler.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't put that together.
Impaler, embolism.
What the hell rhymes with Kurt? Blurt?
Hurt.
Like blurt it out?
Yeah.
Dirty Curdy.
The Blurt and Kurt. Oh, Dirty Curdy?
Dirty
yeah, that's
Curdy.
good.
What it is? They have a show on January 9th.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
plug
yeah.
all your stuff. Plug
Oh,
all
yeah,
your
yeah.
stuff.
January 9th, White Water Tavern, 8 o'clock, I think. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Album release party.
Yeah, album
Woohoo.
release party. Yeah. Way Away, Colin versus Adam. It's going to be a very fun show.
How much is it?
$10.
Good price.
$10 to get in.
You can get
Lots
tickets
of-
right now on the Whitewater website.
Do you have any physicals or is it just Whitewater?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have physical tickets?
Oh,
No.
no.
No. Okay.
Yeah, just Whitewater, and then I mean, obviously you can get
At
in
the
at
door.
the door as well. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
We do have vinyls as well. So.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, really?
Vinyls,
Yeah.
Okay.
Vinyls will be for sale that night. It'll be the first night we've sold them. So.
Nice. Vinyls. Fuck yeah. Dude, having your own vinyl is the shit.
It felt cool.
It's
It
a-
felt really cool.
Best feeling I ever had
Even
in my
if-
life,
yeah.
man, musically.
Yeah. Even if we don't sell any, just getting to take it out of the box and hold it was worth it.
I swear to God, I don't care if we'd have sold a single fucking one. Just if we'd have bought 300 vinyls and I still had all 300, I'd be like, that shit's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything to plug, do we? I mean, subscribe on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, because we're like right there. Please, God.
Also, I lied last week. This is the last episode.
This is the last episode of the year, and I still didn't prepare a fucking speech.
That's okay.
Damn it. We didn't do champagne again. I would do the fake champagne. Damn it, man. We could have had a party up in this
We'll do it
bitch.
next year.
Well, we've done it every year. We kind of,
Well,
well,
those were more milestones than.
y'all want to do some sour candy just to close out the episode?
I'm down.
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna say no, but now that Emily said yes, I feel like I have to say yes.
peer pressure.
Grab something. You're going to want to spit this out. Yeah. Here, you can have some of my plastic. I'm going to use some of the plastic, too. This is fucking horrible. I just thank y'all for doing this with me.
Can we make this portion audio only?
Happy New Year's. There you go.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. Thank you guys for coming on, being the last guest of the year.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Anytime. This was a great time.
I feel like this is Hot Ones, but with sour stuff.
It is. It's
Sour
exactly
ones.
what we're about to do. I'm
Sour
not going to
ones.
ask you any questions. Just fucking, here we go. Oh,
It hits you right away.
I told you it was immediate.
Oh God.
James, how are you so calm? You're a psychopath.
Oh, you got old grandpa energy. Oh my fucking God.
When I was in high school, we sold these for a fundraiser, and I ate so many of them, my tongue got raw. Not these warheads.
Oh,
Corey,
Come on, man.
Corey's gonna barf.
sucks, dude.
Spit it out at this point.
Corey's gonna barf.
No, I got to make it. I can't. Oh my God.
If
Are these
one of us-
blueberry?
Yeah, Bradbury.
Oh man,
Raspberry.
my mouth is really watering.
if
Do you
guys are gonna make
get
it,
do
I'm
you
gonna
get
make
to
it.
some kind of flavor
You
at
do.
some point?
You do. I'm getting there.
I'm
That
getting
was-
there.
Well,
Yeah.
there's the sugar.
Woo! I didn't weak out. Oh, I thought I would. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Peace.
My teeth feel squeaky.
My teeth are sweet.